welcome in. I put on Anti-Fragile by Stats Request. I had to find it in the playlist, but there you go. There you go. Um, I will be expecting, well, usually this dance is really hard, right? But I feel like Istat, he could do the Macarena, So we'll be looking forward to seeing that one. Anti-Fragile with your top song of all time, you don't know how to feel about like your top played song of all time. I don't know what mine is. I switched streaming platforms. I used to use Apple Music and I use Spotify, which I still think it's worse. But yeah, so the number of plays have not like carried over. It's definitely not Anti-Fragile though. You want me to wear the Hutao hat? You want me to steal it from Gudetama? Okay, I'll steal it from Gudetama. If you insist, but I will say, chat will be mad. Spotify released a list of your top songs. Oh. Isn't that what the replay is? Oh no, that's just for like 1 year, right? It's just like it's not like all time. Yeah, I wouldn't know what mine is. It's probably like some One Direction song from back in the day, because like my dedicated listening when I was a teenager was very different than my listening now. Okay, let me steal my Hutao hat. Sorry, buddy. Shout out Leon. I was actually just watching a video. I like watching videos about like ranking all the Pokemon trainer or Pokemon champions because um I feel like people really underrate Leon because a lot of people are like, oh, Pokemon Sword and Shield was so easy, and then they go into Leon's fight at like level 70 and they're like fully grown adults who are like good at the game now. But Leon actually has a pretty good team. And the one okay, I watched Wolfie, who's like the goat of Pokemon. I watched him rank them and he put Leon second because like Cynthia will always be first, right? But the other person I watched just today, like this morning, literally, he put Leon third, which I take it. And welcome in Chicano and welcome in Peel. Thanks for the 5 stream streak. I was made to steal Hutao's hat. Or sorry, Gudetama's hat. I'll give it back. He looks so bald without it. It's kind of sad. I feel like I'm so used to him with the hat. I know, he's so bald. Welcome in, Minnie. What's everyone been up to this week? How's everyone's week been? He looks more upset than normal. I know he looks kind of threatening, no? This week I've actually to the K-pop fans, I've been rewatching Produce 101 because IOI had a comeback. So I was like feeling nostalgic towards Produce 101. Um, and Produce 101 is actually not as bad as I remember. I think it got worse in like Produce 48 in terms of like how like weird it is. Or like how like cruel and um creepy it is. Like I think the contestants were a lot younger in Produce 48. But yeah, I was rewatching that, like skipping through it a bit because like the Korean editing where they like replay everything a million times. I was just like skipping through. And you guys know my goat Kim Sejong. She very very popular on the show. She was very good. And I've been grinding TFT as usual because I was on plat 1 and I was like, "Oh, I can rank up, right? Because it's like I'm so close to the next rank." And I played for like hours on Thursday and Friday, and I did not rank up, so it's not going well for me. And welcome in, Yume. You're watching a tournament. Nice. Is it good? Rico. Who's Rico? Yeah, it's me versus me versus TFT not going well. I might need more coaching. No, I don't need coaching. I think I'm just struggling. I don't know. I'll have to I'll have to diagnose the issue. But I'm doing better than I was before, honestly. The new patch is a lot better for me. And welcome in, Rasu. Hello with the Hutao hat. Yes, I stole it. It's me, but mad. Ricky is my chill name. Rico is when you're mad. Okay, okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's a big one. It's in Chicago, and a lot of Japanese players are there. Nice. Are Japanese players the best? And Wakaman Zirconian, thanks for the 56 months. Oh, I know that Pokemon. I know that Pokemon. No, it's not a Pokemon. Oh my god. It was really small. I thought it was that you know that blue one with the clouds? I thought it was that one. But it's not. It's a pufferfish. Unrelated. Not Gardevoir. What are you talking about? The Japanese players have to be the best. They're Japanese, exactly. Japanese people are the best at everything. Actually, there's probably some things that they're worse at, like ice hockey. um, I'd say they approach the game a bit different than Westerners. I see. I mean, that's like rock climbing, no? Like you would think Japanese people would be overall worse at rock climbing because they're a lot smaller on average, right? But like Japanese people are just shorter on average. But they're actually just like kind of beasts, even though they have small wingspans. Altaria. I think so. That sounds right. The blue one with the clouds. Like no one ever was. Exactly. Well, I don't know. They're going to say they have to be the very best. Exponent. That's a good one. Getting better and better ice skating. You're almost ready to hockey. Okay. I will look forward to that, Ricky. We can we can play some hockey. Come up to Canada. Well, I don't know how to play hockey, but I'll invite my brother. Cuz that's the only person I know who actually I know a lot of people who play hockey. It's Canada. But like if you just learned how to skate, we might be on equal footing cuz I can't play hockey. Japan is pretty decent at rugby, although a good chunk of their national team is made up of Pacific Islanders who naturalized. Let's go Hawaii. That makes sense. I guess. Well, we still take that. We'll still take that. Good at good at rugby. Um, what else? I'm sure there's lots of game. You know, Japanese people are not good at League of Legends. All the good League of Legends players are in Korea and China. Somehow Japan was left out of this. But Japan's pretty good at a lot of other games, so that's fine. Just like I'd imagine for the best WoW and Quake players are from Norway. You mean player singular, right? But it's just Zirconia, top of the ladder. If there's a Norwegian ladder, that's the best. Yeah, the number one guild. We know so much about World of Warcraft. It's crazy. Japan's pretty good at ski jumping and snowboarding, right? That girl, she's really famous for snowboarding. What's her name? Naomi Osaka, like that. Similar to that. Are they good at chess though? Is Japan good at chess? We're just finding the sports that Japan's really good at. Is she not a tennis player? Oh my god. But there's a yeah, I think you're right that she's a tennis player. There's a snowboarder who's really good too. Not that girl then. And welcome in Young, is that your best friend? Are you referring to Gudetama? Bald Gudetama? Japan is good at stealing Gudetama hats, they are. Yeah. It's just one. It might be one specific Japanese person. But yeah, Japan is really good at making characters. Who has more characters than Japan? Probably no one, right? They have a character for everything. That's a pretty I like that win. I will say, if we're talking K-pop, Japan does not have the best idols. A lot of the Japanese idols are not the most talented. Especially J-pop idols. J-pop idols severely lack in talent. I'm sure some of them are good though, just by pure luck. Have you watched any Olympics? Is the Olympics is not right now, is it? Surely not, right? It was recently. Um, So, no, I guess? Now I'm questioning if it's the Olympics are not on. I seen this ad for a local car show, and it's just called Cars and Anime. I think you gotta go. Okay. You gotta go to that. Yeah, the World Cup is coming, yeah. I'm not going to any of the World Cup games though, because I did sign up for the lottery and I did not win the lottery, so I didn't. And apparently you can get games. You can get tickets to games, but it will be like, what was the game? It was New Zealand versus Egypt or something like that. You can get tickets for like $300, and I'm like, is that worth it? I don't know. Probably not, right? Like New Zealand and Egypt, probably not. Um, their artists are better in my opinion. I don't know. I think with music, there's good artists everywhere, no? I wouldn't necessarily say they're better. Especially because like the West has so many musicians, right? Like Japan is a smaller country overall, I think. Um, I have a hard time saying like one is better than others. Like I feel like every place kind of has good music. Um, yeah, Welcome in Red. You're gonna plan on going? Yeah, June 28th. Okay. Are you inviting everyone from anyone in Seattle, June 28th? Go to the Cars and Anime show with Chikano. You'll be lonely. See if I can find more weebs to join me. I'm sure you'll have very. I'm sure you have a very easy time finding people. Used to watch Olympics before, and for basketball, you watch FIBA Asia Cup. I have no idea what that is, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll watch Norway's matches, but FIFA's corruption is making it hard to enjoy football sometimes. Yeah, they're like super, super corrupt. I watched a video about this before. They're just like really, they're just awful, awful organization all around. And arguably, arguably, is it even a good decision? Is it even beneficial for Vancouver to have FIFA here? Because it's very expensive, and two, FIFA is like really weird. The one thing I thought was really weird was like they're like, oh, you cannot have any events in the 2 weeks around the game, and I'm like, why? Like, if someone has an event a week before your game, does that really matter? Like, surely that will mean there's like more people in town to go to the game. Like, what? There's and like the games are sold out anyway. Does it matter? It's weird because we always have a dragon boat race in Vancouver, and they had to cancel that or like move it or something. Go support New Zealand. I could, and welcome in Dory. But yeah, FIFA is really gross. Try being a Raiders fan. It's going hard to enjoy football, right? Because you're always losing to the 49ers. Japan has more quality artists than K-pop, J-pop idols. No shade to them. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Yeah. Japan has more diversity when it comes to music than Korean artists. I don't know. There's a lot of Korean artists like Korean music is not just K-pop, right? Same with Japanese music. It's not just J-pop. Like there's quite a good variety, I would say. I don't really think like we could like you can prefer one type, but like even like if you have a large enough country like Japan, like they'll have like every type of music. You've had you've heard a few Korean bands though. They're pretty sick. Yeah, my favorite band is Korean. Mer's both the greatest Japanese artist. Of course, of course. You like Korean ballads? Yeah, I think Korea has good ballads. Cause like, cause like in Korea, like a lot of times their chart toppers are actually ballads. Cause like a lot of the older people, like they don't listen to K-pop, right? They just listen to ballads. They have really good ones. And I guess Japan does have ballads to some extent, but I think Korea does ballads harder, you know? Like I think in Japan, like um usually like more like J-rock or J-pop is usually quite popular. Um, but in Korea, like there's a lot of ballads. A lot of good ballad artists too. And welcome in, Coop. I'm gonna give Gudetama his hat back, okay? Because it's been 10 minutes and this guy deserves his hat. You know, this one vet who lived in Japan, he said, He said Japanese jazz is top one and he's an old white dude. Fair enough, fair enough. I've never listened to Japanese jazz. Yeah, um I feel like, like online, Korea is just known for K-pop and Japan is just known for like anime music and stuff like that, but there's a lot of variety. Most countries. I can't say for sure all countries, but most countries. Um I think I have a lot of variety of music. Maybe he's an OG weave though. He could be. He could be. And welcome in, Might. Hope you've been well. Japanese jazz is great. That's true. I have never heard. I mean, I don't even listen to like normal jazz, so I can't really speak to this. It's pretty well known. Oh, okay. There you go. Japanese jazz. I'm not really a jazz guy. Sorry. I only know uh Miles Davis. Not as a genre, but Japan has a big jazz. Oh, like yeah, like a lot of jazz activities. Activities is maybe the wrong word. Like, um, music, musicians. Once they picked up the sax, it was over. That was me. It was me. I was a Japanese person who picked up the sax. I was, I was so good. You should have heard me playing. Um, I don't know. I like hot cross buns. You play the sax? No, I played the sax when I was like 10. When I first joined band, I played sax from the 5th grade to the 8th grade, and then I switched to oboe. So really, I got better at the oboe than I was at sax. You might call Canadian jazz normal, but jazz really belongs to everyone. That's true. Jazz does belong to everyone. Speaking of sax, I was listening to Colin Stetson's new free improvisation album today. Yeah, I cannot do improvisation. I was truly raised as a playing classical piano. I cannot improvise to save my life. I'm sure there's plenty of classical musicians who can improvise, but I'm I could not. Is it sick? The sax? I don't have mine anymore, but it's good. Uh, I used to be a jazz guy, and while you enjoy Japanese jazz, you find it hard to believe. I might be history biased. Yeah, maybe like these days there's a lot of maybe they don't like release a lot of music. Maybe they just like there's a lot of like jazz cafes and stuff like that. Who knows? Oh, draconian's me. I thought you meant me on the sax. I was like, yeah, I was a lot of saxophone fans here. I should have kept my saxophone. I could have shown you guys some amazing saxophone playing. I have about the level of a 10-year-old, so, not to brag. No, I don't remember how to play. But I think it wouldn't be that hard, no? Surely? I could probably play the beginner music. I could play hot cross buns. I don't know if I'm just old, but I really enjoy music with no lyrics. These days or pods. What's pods? Um, some people, Ricky, use it as like a slur. Like some people use it in like an offensive way. Obviously, I know you don't mean it that way, so it's not an issue. But um, generally, when people use it, it's like meant in a derogatory, like racist way. You're probably just a chopped dog. What does being chopped have to do? I thought chopped was related to your looks. No, Automod didn't even catch that. Automod did not care. Automod does not care about Japanese people. What happened to your saxophone? I think we sold it at some point because I switched to oboe, right? So I didn't play the saxophone since I was like 12. Um, so I guess it's gone. And welcome in, Maestro. Automod was like, you sure? Oh, really? Okay. Well, I didn't even get an Automod didn't tell me. I guess I trust the Automod. It was like, if you think it's okay, then it's fine. How am I? I'm good. How are you? Ban Automod. Automod didn't did. Yeah, I think it's probably a gray. Cause like people do like, to be fair, like Japanese is really long to type out, you know? But usually people write JP. JP is fine as a shorthand. I was just finding me rude for not saying Japanese jazz. Hey, Automod was just really Automod loves Japanese jazz. Like JJ, as they say. The Automod loves it. Yeah, I think yeah, cause like it is technically it can be used as a slur. So, but it's not like the most like prolific of slurs, I guess. Like, you know, I think a lot of people it's not as well known. That's what I'm trying to say. I remember Twitch streamer got suspended for using that word. Oh, but what context did they use it in? Like, did they use it in a racist way, or did they just accidentally say it and didn't know? But like, Twitch is very inconsistent with what they ban for, right? But surely I would not get banned, right, for being racist against Japanese people. I could just appeal and be like, I'm literally Japanese. Like, what is your problem? I've never been banned though. I know some people get banned for like 1 day. If I got banned for 1 day, that'd be chill, you know? I don't know if it goes on my permanent record or something, but if I got banned for 1 day, I wouldn't even be streaming the next day probably. How'd they get Japan from Nippon? That's a good point. No, no. You're feeling so sore, back in chest, but your party is today. Enjoy your party. What are you doing? Like dinner or what? Japan is from Malaysia? They came up with the name? Is that what you mean? Oh. Yeah, it's not even close, yeah. It was during F099. A prominent Japanese player was playing, and the streamer wrote something like "LMO, the J law." Okay, that comes across a little racist, no? Like even if they didn't know, like out of context, like that sounds quite racist. That makes sense. I'm sure they know now not to say it. Yes, I feel like no one has ever. I've never heard that term used like derogatorily towards me. Luckily, but yeah, I think it's just not. I think it's just not as used. Um, Japan is from what the Malaysians called it. Oh, that's cool. Go Malaysia. I guess a lot of countries are like that though. Like you think about like Germany. Like how did they get the name? You know, like what? How'd they come up with Germany? And and the Netherlands too. Or actually, what do they call it? Do they call it Holland? Because Japan calls it Holland, and I think that's like their actual name. No, I don't know. Germany's from Latin. Oh, you know so many things. Maybe it's because you're well traveled. You have travel in your name. um, the Dutch call it Netherlands. Holland is a province in the Nether. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe Japan just can't say Netherlands. It's too long. To be fair, there's an R and an L together. I don't think they can. I don't think they can say that. So maybe that's why they like Holland. I'm not sure if stuff like that exists in Spanish, like slurs. Surely there is. Maybe in Spanish people are extra chill, but I have a feeling they don't. Because I know there's slurs in other languages. Speaking of Dutch, there was and K-pop. There was a um there was a controversy, a scandal recently. Um, G Dragon, y'all know G Dragon. He wore a shirt with the N word on it. Yeah, you already know what I'm gonna. He wore a shirt with the N word on it in Dutch. I think. I think it was Dutch. And it was pretty like it was pretty close to the English version of the N word. So yeah, he got a lot of flack for that. Um, and you know, in some situations, I might be like, "Oh, like, he just wearing a shirt one time," but G Dragon is notorious for saying the N word all the time. Like, legitimately. Like, there's videos of him, like, not only does he say it in songs, like, he sings along to songs and says like, that's one thing, right? That's, like, one issue. He says it in conversation. Like, he goes up to, like he's, like, on the music show, and he, like, goes up to people and be like, "Hey, like N word." Like what? Like bro, like there's no need to do that. Like it's crazy. Yeah, so he's it's not really his first offense, huh? Honestly, if I had to pick someone who's like the N word sayer in K-pop, it is G Dragon. Like a lot of people have said it. Many like 70% of idols have said it, but G Dragon said it the most. For people's races, you don't think it exists? Like slurs. Like I would say like derogatory ways to refer to someone's race. I'm almost positive that that exists in most languages, but I could be wrong. Maybe some language maybe English speakers are just uniquely racist. That's probably true actually. That's probably true. Um what's interesting is what China calls countries. Oh, really? I'm also sometimes surprised at what Japan calls certain countries because, like, sometimes I like say a country and then I just like say it in a Japanese way. Like, if I said like, for example, like Germany, they'd be like, "What is what is Germany?" Um, so sometimes they do go off like the official name. Like they call Germany Deutsche, right? So which is more similar to the German the German name. But I have to like learn these names. He also worked 20 plus years. Yeah, he owned that shirt for 20 years too, and he didn't notice. He probably looked at it many times. Or maybe he has so many clothes he never looked at it since 20 years, but surely someone would have told him though. Like surely someone like there's so many English speakers in K-pop. Surely someone would have been like, "Hey, maybe don't wear that shirt. Maybe stop saying that." And like, like I think they just don't care. The K-pop scene clearly didn't have sensitivity training. Oh, absolutely not. There's so many controversies like that. The most the most famous one in like current K-pop generation is Kiss of Life. One of them, they had like a birthday party for I guess one or a few of the members, and their their theme that they chose was old school hip hop, um, which is it's like they like hip hop, that's fine, but what it turned into was like a black people cosplay party, um, with like just full on like every cultural appropriation you could imagine, like putting on like a accent, like acting very stereotypically. They were eating like fried chicken. Like I was like, okay, like you like every single stereotype they could have brought in, they did. So it was actually just like black people caricature party. Oh, it was really bad, yeah. Well, black and and Hispanic. Great. Why not get two birds with one stone? K-pop pulls it's lots of inspiration from hip hop, and that word is used so much they probably thought it was okay. I mean, yeah, that is a big thing in K-pop, right? Like they like K-pop is heavily inspired by Black culture, right? And I think that's why a lot of these things happen, right? Because they're like they want to emulate that, but they don't necessarily know that it's like, oh, this probably doesn't come off great. There's a heavy storm it's hailing right now. Oh my god, stay safe. Germany is moral country in Chinese. Huh. I don't think Japan's just using katakana out here. They're not assigning names to people. Actually, they do sometimes. Um, the results given by Google are not totally an insult, at least for what I've experienced. Although definitely calling any Asian person Chinese is one people do a lot, so we got that one. Oh yeah, people do that in England. Everything is Chinese. And I'm not even Chinese. If I was Chinese, it would be okay. Um, like yeah, I'm not Chinese. If I was Chinese, then it would be like they would be right most of the time, and I'm like, that's great. No, Japanese. And some people are like, is there a difference? What? In 2026? Are you really asking? Is there a difference? Their PR manager, when they found, I think their PR manager approved of it. Cause like it was like it wasn't like a private birthday party. It was like live streamed. It was like an event for the fans. So like I think, which is the crazy part, cause I'm like, so many people must have signed off on this, right? Like, did they not have a single and they actually also had no excuse, cause like you can be like, oh, like Korean people, they don't know. One of the members who the birthday party was for was American. So it's like there's really no excuse there, right? Like it's like if they were born and raised in Korea and they're like 15, like they maybe don't know. Like I can totally understand that. Um, I'm like, K-pop idols, they're probably quite uneducated. They dropped out of school quite early to pursue their K-pop. Oh, two of them are American. Oh, great. Um, To be fair, a lot of N-word was from singing songs with the N-word in. Yeah, that one, I think that's different. Like, obviously that's still bad, but that's different than saying it in conversation. Cause like I said, with G-Dragon, he will say it in conversation. And I'm like, did no one tell him to stop? Like, I mean, I understand this was quite a while ago for G-Dragon, but I don't think he does it now. But it's like, I think I can understand, like, if you only speak Korean, if you're just singing along to a song, you might not know all the words that you're singing, right? If you're singing in a different language, you might just be like learning the pronunciation for everything, but you don't necessarily know that there's a bad word in it, right? And I can understand that. Because the results are, yes, there are. In English, when you, okay, maybe English just has a unique amount of slurs. It's, yeah, sometimes K-pop with the the cultural sensitivity is not that's not their strong suit for sure. Yeah, it's it's not great. And there's so many weird things. Also, I was watching Produce 101, right? Um and I was watching a video about I was reading about it, and then the producer of the show said the producer of the show said their image, their idea for the show was for it to be healthy pornography. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, first of all, there's a lot of really young girls on the show, and I'm like, what could that like, even just bringing that, like, I think he meant like, I think what he was trying to say was like, oh, like, it's for people who like have little sisters or nieces, and they like think they're cute, and they like want to like watch them like just be not, they're not necessarily in like a sexual way, but like I think he just wanted to be like, oh, like you can watch them do well, and like you can be proud of them or whatever. I think that's what he meant. But I'm like, why bring the word pornography into it? Like they're minors, like legitimately. So now like when I was rewatching the show, and like every single incident that's like a little bit sus, I'm like, is this like, I'm like, now I'm like extra suspicious, you know? Because already it was quite weird. In Wakamin Ratzi. But yeah, it was like already it's a little weird because like, they talk a lot about like, I mean, this is pretty normal for Asian countries. They talk about a lot about their looks and stuff like that. Um, even if they're like really young. But that's pretty normal for Asian. Not saying that's good, but like I don't think they're not like being sexual about it. They're just like saying like, oh, this person's pretty. Um, but yeah, I was already like sus of Produce 101 because some of the song choices are like some of the song choices, and a lot of the choreography in K-pop can be a little inappropriate for minors in my opinion. But rewatching Produce 101, at least it was kind of fine because like I remembered, because like the dance, one of the stages, Bang Bang, is quite iconic. And Bang Bang is obviously, like, kind of a sexual song, but I was rewatching it and it was actually kinda fine. It was not, like, a overly sexualized choreo in any way, so that one's fine, but I will still stand by that whoever let Wonyoung dance to side to side at 13 years old was not okay. Like, I feel like they should have been like, "Hey, if you are, like, under 18 or under 60 or, like, whatever they wanna set the age, like, do not pick this song." Like, this will be, like we'll have, like, some songs that are, like, a sexy concept and some songs that are, like, a cute do not select the sexy concept songs, like, if you're underage, so I think they probably should have stopped her. I understand that it's a popular song and she wanted to dance to it, she probably didn't know the meaning, but, like, I'm like, "Someone should have stopped her." It was full of adults, it was literally full of adults, so I don't like that one. But the Bang Bang stage was actually fine, quite good. Chungga choreographed it, but maybe that's why it was not creepy. And she did a really great job choreographing it, and they all danced very well. So, I guess that's fine. Also, I'm using it as motivation because if you guys don't know, in Produce 101, it's like a survival show for the idols, and one of the girls in the show was not an idol. Like, she wasn't even an idol trainee, Soya. Um, and she was an actress trainee. She didn't know how to sing or dance. But she worked really hard, and by the end, she was like a passable, maybe not a passable dancer, but she was like an alright dancer. She could follow along, you know? And I was like, you know what? If anyone works hard, then they could become good at dancing. So I'm trying. I'm trying. Same with Sakura. It didn't happen on the show, but it happened after. She's a great dancer now, and she was a terrible dancer before. So I'm like, it can be taught. It can be taught. So I'm trying, but some dances are really hard. If you guys have any suggestions on K-pop dances that I can learn, let me know. Because there's a lot of songs these days that don't really have good dances, in my opinion. Uh, I'm not a huge fan. I'm like, I want a fun, good, like, what happened to, like, you know, what happened to, like, like Anti-Fragile? Anti-Fragile? Great dance. Stuff like that. Oh, not accept Sakura slander. No, she's like a great dancer now. And, like, she didn't know how to dance at all at the start. And her improvement, like, not in Produce 48, but if you watch her in Produce 48 and then from there, throughout her Eyes One career and now in and then by the time she was debuting in Le Seraphim, she was really good, which is very inspiring. She must have practiced a lot, though, more than I am. Boompala dance? I'm okay. I don't wanna do Boompala dance. If you guys don't know, Le Seraphim's new song has a sample of the Macarena. So they do. They do the Macarena. I could do that. I could dance that easily. Do the celebration dance and break my neck, Ratsy? Chaewon's literally on medical leave right now because of her neck. And I already have a really stiff neck. Don't break your neck. I can't even do the anti-fragile because my neck is so like I think we all have surely we all have this, right? Because like we all sit in front of our computers all day. Um Like, do you also have, like everyone like, do you also feel like you can't move your neck very much? Because I really feel that. Because my neck is always just like this, like, in one position. So if you're like, "Oh, just, like, twist your neck really fast," like, I can't do it. It's so stiff. What happened to the purple water bottle? Oh, I need to wash it. I'm using this one for now. But, right now I'm learning Drip. You should be happy about that, Auntie. You love Baby Monster. Because I wanted to learn Psycho, but Psycho's actually really hard. Like, weirdly, it's, like, very detailed. It's too hard. So, Drip is actually a lot easier. It's, like, very fun. It's fun and it's, like, um, it's not too hard. Miju refuses to do the Macarena on stream without practice. How will I know? Now I'm trying to, like, remember I'm trying to remember, like, where do you start with your hands down? I haven't done the Macarena since I was a kid. It's that, right? Because like you have to have your hands up to go like this next. And this is I need a dance tutorial. That song hypes every single time, does it? I guess so. elbow before neck. Elbow before, yeah. Like this, right? And then like this. Um, you like Baby Monster? You heard the Baby Monster song? Are you talking about Baby Metal, Chikana? Baby Monster is a K-pop group. I think you're trying to talk about Baby Metal. It's not the same. Choom, pretty easy. What's Choom? Because I'm thinking Shung. You know the Lisa song with Taeyang, but like if it's Taeyang, then I think if it's Lisa and Taeyang in the dance, I think that sounds pretty hard. You can sing drip or the dance. I'm learning the dance. Oh, Baby Monster's latest song. Okay, okay. Yeah, I just know drip because it's on Just Dance. I don't really follow Baby Monster. The song drip. I think the song is fun. I don't like part of it, but I like. I think it's. I think the dance is quite fun. Should have known when you said Ratty. Like, actually, Ratty really likes Baby Metal as well. You went to their concert. Um, wait, am I doing the dance wrong, Ricky? What do you mean elbow? You don't touch the elbow in the Macarena. Do you guys do it differently over there? It's kind of living weak points for that, yeah. um, you mean the upper part, like this? It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's right. I haven't heard. So I don't actually follow Baby Monster. The only song I have heard is Drip, because I was learning the dance. But if you say the dance is good, then I'll check it out. Their dances don't seem too hard, because some groups like I think every group they sometimes have like specific styles of dancers, or some groups just have like a lot stronger. I don't know how good of dancers Baby Monster are, but like for example, like the ITZY choreo tends to be quite difficult, and same with Le Sserafim. They try to go for like more choreo heavy songs and stuff like that. So I find their dances a little too hard. You might be right. I think I'm right, Ricky. How other way? What other way would it go? You're going to Baby Metal again in September. Nice. You listen to orchestral music? So I don't know. What's your favorite orchestral music? They made a new song. Choom. That's what everyone's talking about. Or Baby Metal. Baby Metal made a new song. I don't know. I can't keep up with this. Yeah, but if you know any dances that aren't too hard but are like still fun, then please let me know. Choom. Yeah, that's everyone was just talking about it. They recommended me the dance. Yeah, because Le Sserafim dances can be hit or miss. Some of their dances are really easy, like Hot, Perfect Night, and some of their dances are really hard. Like Anti-Fragile is quite difficult, and um, Come Over has like a very different style of dance, so it's very difficult. I think if the dance is more like a normal, like if it's for me, I think I'm not a great dancer, but if it's like a normal K-pop idol style, um, especially girl group style, then I think generally I can do it. But as soon as it's like a slightly different style, or if it's like a little too hip hop, a little too groovy, it becomes really difficult for me. At that point, I'm like I can't even follow along. Like I'm like watching one move really slowly, and I can't do it. You're a sidetrack with rage baiting in a Discord. Sounds about right. It's my way when I search for a Hispanic video, and yours when I search for. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it is different. That's weird. Yeah, that's crazy. Do the bumpa dance? I mean, surely that won't be that hard, right? Baby's not a dancer. Is she? I don't think she is, right? What about XG dancing? I don't know. I've never seen an XG dance. Are their dances hard? Because it really just depends on the group. As much as I love 17, I can't even dance any can't dance anything from it. It's so boy groups dances tend to be quite difficult. They're more like hip hop style and it's hard. Same with New Jeans. New Jeans is very hip hop style. It's quite hard. I can't I don't have the I don't have the skill for that. I have to work my way up. Actually, has a North American tour coming. Good time to see their dance. I could scout some dances. I'll just write it. I'll be like, this one doesn't look too bad. I'll take a video, send it to Ratzi. What song is this? Idol. Oh yeah, gee, idol dances are not too hard. I think none of them are like really, really strong dancers, right? Not sure. Yeah, Soyeon on Produce 101, she's very talented. Even at I don't know how old she was on Produce, like I think she was like 16. Very talented. I'm surprised she did not make it into the group. Apparently, when I was watching it, and it's so sad because she was talking about how her rank was not high or something like that, and she was like, apparently everyone was telling her like, her looks aren't good enough and stuff. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Come on. They're like, obviously this is like just K-pop overall. Like looks are everything, right? Like they just like even if someone lacks a lot of talent, they're like, oh, if they're pretty, we want them in the group. And usually like when they do like the crowd voting and stuff, it's always the prettiest person or like the prettiest person by their standards, who makes it. But some people like overcome that. Like Soyeon did have a lot of votes, just because she's really talented. So I'm like, you know what? And like I think generally like they try and choose the most attractive people, but I think if they're talented enough, um they can still become very popular idols, even if they don't fully fit the beauty standard, you know? Who's out here saying Soyeon doesn't have good looks? I think she herself was saying that, but she probably heard it from a lot of people, honestly, which is really sad. Like she was only 16. Ridiculous. Talent wins in the end. It does not. It does not. Let's be real. It does not win in K-pop. Someone else complains about Mion takes forever to learn Korean. I love Mion. So if she's bad at dancing, um then maybe I can learn some Giotto dances. The Queen card dance looks fun. Talk about scuba gear, black death. Yeah, that was a stat. You always say that. It was a stat. The aquatic funeral doom metal. I think I maybe it's doom aquatic funeral. No, I think it's aquatic funeral doom metal. Yeah, I'm still practicing my piano, as you can see. Um, it's going well. I think I'm making steady improvements. Um, I'm being made to learn a romance era song, but it's fine. It's actually nice. I think I have to use the pedal. I'm like, I didn't buy like the pedal thing for the piano. I think I should, but because the little tiny like cable pedal is like I think it's not good. I haven't tried using it though. Where does Darth Maul buy his shoes? Do I even want? It's gonna be a dad joke. Where does he buy his shoes? Um, what do you mean Zakonia listens to garage band, experimental post metal deathcore? Something like that. The Darth Maul. Oh, I should have thought about I was thinking like Sith. And I was trying to find something related to that, but Maul, his name was literally Maul. I get it. By the way, was it the demo button you pressed for accent yesterday? No, there's like a button that's like play song, and it's like choose song. But then I tried to make it play a different song, and it only plays one song. So maybe there's a way to change the song, but it didn't really. And there's also a record button, so I'm like, I should be using that. I don't know how you retrieve the recording, but I could record through the record button instead of taking a video. Got that from a Jinzi. Jin Jinzi. Don't know how to pronounce, so I'm sorry. Is that the person who's playing League of Legends? I watched this League of Legends coaching people, and they were talking about him, how he really sucks at League. Which if he's a FPS streamer, that kind of makes sense. He might just really suck at League of Legends. League of Legends is very hard. This is League of Legends. Chunga and League of Legends. And Porter Robinson. All three. You can follow student get league coach. I think I'm uncoachable because I can barely control the game. That's the problem. That's a skill but the reason I like this coaching podcast, even though I don't play League of Legends like and I've never played ranked in my life. These people they coach a lot of beginners. And they really understand like I think a lot of league players they do not understand like how like cuz a lot of people have been playing for a long time or they like played other computer games or they played like other MOBA games and stuff like that and they're just like you're just like used to the control scheme, right? But I think the coaches really understand how much of a barrier like the controls of the game are and like how much of an advantage having played any other game competitively or even just having played a lot of computer games in general um can be. So I like the coaches because they're very understanding of people who suck and their takes make the most sense for people who are not good at the game. Do you win by clicking the fastest? Yeah. You should see you should see Faker's screen when he plays the game. It's like it's like flashing back and forth. But I think he used to play StarCraft, and apparently that's what they do in I think you know about StarCraft, right? Like I think that's what they do in StarCraft. They go back and forth between every little thing like really fast, and it's like the screen's just like flashing. It's like Ricky should not look at Faker's screen. Used to use the record button and then voice recording for the pressing noises to not be there. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Cause yeah, the pressing noises can be annoying. And Welcome in Thunder, uncoachable, time to fire Major from her job, she doesn't fit in with the company. I'm not getting coached on my company. I'm much better at my job than I am at League of Legends, thankfully. Like, a bot could beat me in League of Legends easily. But I actually was talking about this in the Discord yesterday. Um, the AI like obviously AI coding is like a big thing right now. I ended up using it. I did my first like major use of AI. Like I was using it for small things, but um I got it to implement like a whole feature and at every single step, I was like it was like, okay, I'm gonna do this change. And I'm like, shouldn't you do it this way? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to do it like this or like put it here instead? And then it was like, oh yeah, you're right. I should do that. And it's like it really felt like I was like coaching like I had like an intern and I was like, okay, code this. And then they try and code it. And then you look at it and you're like, okay, it works, but it could be better. I think it makes no sense. First of all, you should do it like this. So it felt like that, except it was very fast, right? Like I think, which I guess is good. Um, it can be useful for that purpose, but it made me realize like, oh, like if you didn't know yeah, exactly. If you didn't know how to code in the first place or if you didn't know how the systems that you're coding in, like if you don't know like the code base you're working with very well, then you're gonna make slop. You're gonna make straight slop. Um, I see hella clicks and moving around, cool game. That's how StarCraft was like too. A lot of League of Legends players the OG League of Legends players, they all came from StarCraft. That's why they play like that. But yeah, Faker screen is no joke. It's crazy. I'm like, I don't know how he's even seeing it. Like he's seeing like his eyes see like 200 FPS. I just seen this reel of a girl cosplaying Ryuji. And she wait, from Persona? She's from Vancouver. I should go meet up with her. I should be on. She beat you to it? No, you were supposed to be Ryuji. I was gonna be on in the 1,000,000 layers. Claude, I need your help. A few moments later, actually, Claude, you need my help for real. No, it did all the busy work. Like it did all the tedious work. Um, so yeah, it was it did save me time, but I had to really watch over it, which is a problem. You came from console. Fair enough. Large language models are useful as tools if you already have the knowledge for time-consuming complex tasks. Yeah, I think it's like if you already know how to do it and you know exactly what needs to be done, then you can look over what it's doing and know if it's right or wrong. I was I was okay. I'll see what Chikano sent me. Also, Gwen sent me a reel earlier. I need to watch Gwen's reel first. Should I watch it on stream? What is it? It's probably Resident Evil related. No, my Canadian dad's first time in the UK. Okay, let's listen to this together. What? Oh, I see. The groceries are really cheap. 50 pence. 50 pence for a loaf of bread. That is very, very cheap. That is so true. He's taking a picture. The dad, the Canadian dad, is taking a picture of all the groceries and how cheap it was. You know, I feel that though. Groceries are so much cheaper in the UK. Don't think we become a React channel? Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is really good. Ryuji. Wait, let me pause it. How do you pause a reel? Oh, you just tap the screen. Hold on. Looks great. A loaf of bread is 4 euros here. That's kind of well. Is it like a really good loaf of bread? Because like you could get a really cheap bread, but it's not very good. Looks cool, perfect. Yeah, she pulls it off. She pulls it off really well. It's popular. Gwen just sends me reels. I don't use Instagram except to accept the reels that Gwen sends me. It's usually Resident Evil. It's usually just like some reel of Leon or Ada or something like that. Just an average loaf of bread. Wait, what? I think it's more expensive than Canada then. Yeah, because the groceries overall are so much cheaper in the UK. Like especially when you compare like like a carton of eggs or something like that, it's so much cheaper. It's like it's like half the price, sometimes less. Like it's ridiculous. But I will say like if you eat at restaurants and stuff like that, it's pretty similar in price. Maybe even more expensive. You just scared to check her Insta DMs? No, I don't get weird DMs anymore because I stopped posting. When I posted regularly, I would my Instagram DM requests page would be like yeah, it would be scary to check, man. It would be some weird old man being like, "Hey, can I buy you are you looking for a sugar daddy? Can I buy you? Can I buy you? I'll pay you." Oh, sometimes they had like outrageous things. Like they'd be like I'm like this is clearly like I'm like, "Bro, you don't have that much money." It's like they'd be like, "Oh, I'll pay you $1,000 a week" or something like that. Um, Everything is mad expensive. It's almost funny at this point. Yeah. Use Instagram for sending and receiving reels. Exactly. Yeah. That's the way. The weirdos only DM if you active post. Yeah, I think because they can't find me. Although people still like my Instagram posts. Like every time I go onto Instagram, someone has liked my post. But they're like really old, so I'm like, I don't know where they're finding them. Or get like new followers, and I'm like, but I didn't post anything, so I don't know how they're finding it. 1K a week, I'm in. Okay, I'll forward you to them. I'll find the old man for you, and then I'll say, oh, I'm not interested, but my friend is. You can get the good seats for Iowa Seraphim. Actually, you could. Yeah, it's I don't know if they'll go for that, but you can try. Miji needs to make a reel being good at Thomas hat theme. No, I get too much hate. I get hate comments. You need a good girl, a good girl AI avatar. I was like, they said good girl. I was like, what? I was like, why can't she be a baddie? Like, no, a convincing AI avatar. Yeah. You know those old people, they would totally fall for the AI girl, you know? Like they wouldn't know that it's AI. You're about to say that I never posted anything on it, but I just remembered I posted a few cringe photos back in 2016 that I hid. You know, I get recommended your account on Instagram, which is weird, right? Because I don't think we have any connections on Instagram. How do they know? I didn't follow you because I was like, I'd assume it's like your personal Instagram account. But it gets recommended to me, which is super weird. Is it good to tell my Sanrio or he's his own thing? He's Sanrio. And welcome in, Wolf. Happy Saturday to you too. Yeah, good thing you hid those cringe. I didn't look at your profile, but good thing you hid those cringe photos. Maybe they would have gotten recommended to me. The Sanrio weaves that attack. Yeah, I mean that's me. I'm not a weeb, but I'm a Sanrio fanboy for sure. But you guys know I'm all about cinema roll. You've opened your Instagram from the. Oh, okay, that's probably yeah. Okay, that's how they're connected. That makes sense. I was like, how would they know? Like, yeah, I see, I see. I don't. I mean, I think there's a lot of like. Every time I go on Instagram, there's like really weird slop. Like it's like people like engagement baiting. You know, like the people will be like, they'll post something and they'll be like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this happened. And then you watch it and you're like, what happened? And then you open the comments and that's what they want you to do. And everyone's like, what happened? Like what's the big deal? And then they're just like they're just like, you know, they're just trying to get people to comment is what I mean. I know it's gonna sound like a stereotype, but I'm still gonna question it. Why is it all Asian girls obsessed with cinnamon roll? It's cinema roll without the N, by the way. Cause he's cute. He's very cute. But I think people have different preferences. Like I think cinema roll is really popular right now. Same with Chikawa. Probably see Chikawa everywhere. And Gudetama is not that popular these days, unfortunately. And Sumikko Gurashi also very popular. Your wife likes it. My daughters love it. Cinema Roll actually usually they do like a Sanrio poll of the most popular characters, and Cinema Roll is usually number one. So that's probably why. It's just the most popular one. But some people, I'm sure, like some people like Kiropi, some people like whatever, you know. Hello Kitty has been around forever. I remember my sister liking it when you're little. Yeah, yeah. Hello Kitty. How many Hello Kitties everywhere? Y'all remember those pencils that are once they're out, you take off the tip and put it back, and a new one pop. Oh my god, that's so nostalgic. Yeah, I remember those. Wait, those are like worse mechanical pencils. I did have those though. They had Sanrio ones and they were sick. They definitely still have those. Although I don't know if they still have that type of pen. Now we have proof. Thanks, Ratsy. A few friends that are Asian girls love him. He's just a cute, popular character. Um, it's like saying like, why do kids love Frozen? They just love Frozen. I don't know. It's popular. You want this now? You had Kiropi and Pochacho. I have a Pochacho shirt now. I got it from Uniqlo. They have a Sanrio collab now. They didn't have a really cute cinema roll shirt, unfortunately. So I got Pochacho and I think that's it actually. I got like unrelated, no non Sanrio. You love Frozone. Frozone's pretty sick. You're right. I met Frozone at Disney. I have a picture of me and Frozone at Disneyland when I was like 14. Adults love Frozen too. That's true. That's true. I like Frozen. This blanket has Frozen on it. I bet they're like cooking up the live action Frozen right now. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't made it yet, cause right they're making Tangled. They're making Tangled and, they're making Moana. I guess Frozen was after Tangled, so that one's probably next. Is it Pochacho or Pochocco? I think it's Pochacho. Could be wrong. I'm not a Pochacho stan, so I cannot say. 14, so like 5 years ago, according to that credit card seller dude. Yeah, exactly. Moana was after Frozen. Oh yeah, you're right. Why are they remaking Moana so soon? And they had a Moana TV show as well. Oh no. Oh no, they were going to have a Moana TV show, but they made Moana 2 instead. That's what it was. You think they would remake Frozen because Frozen is like their most popular movie, right? Maybe The Rock was like really like driving it. Like he's like, we gotta make Moana live action so I can be the what's his name Maui again. Um, my my wife or daughter told me if I didn't buy the cinema roll Samsung phone, she was leaving me. Oh, your wife. And she uses iPhone. Wait, there's a cinema roll Samsung phone? I might be convinced. I can't believe your wife didn't tell me about this. But yeah, they're probably already planning the live action Frozen. The live action doesn't even have a Hawaiian actress playing Moana. What? It's Australian. I think Ali could have still played Moana. But then at that point, you're just making the same movie again. Like Ali, she's like, how old is she? Like 20? She could probably still play Moana. And she's actually Australian. She's actually Hawaiian. She's very talented. She was in Mean Girls. That movie wasn't good, but she was a great part of it. She was the highlight of a not good movie. But yeah, it's I'm sure they're making this live action. Honestly, with Disney, it's like I don't know, I haven't watched a Disney film in so long. And I'm not like a Disney adult by any means, but I do enjoy Disney movies for the most part, if they're good. But yeah, there's been a lot of slop recently. Like I've had Julie from Kiss of Life. She's Hawaiian, but she's not. She's not Polynesian. Like she is from Hawaii, yes, but she's not Polynesian. Old Disney, yeah, old Disney was great. But even like Tangled is a great movie in my opinion. And even like Frozen 1's pretty good. Frozen 2 is good as well, but like I think when they make like the original movies, generally they're pretty good. She's closer to Polynesian than Australian. Maybe not. You watched part of Fantasia the other day. That movie is super weird. Is that the one with the broom that comes to life? The Mickey Mouse one? I don't think I've ever like sat down and properly watched that. The musical, right, right. 1940. Yeah, I guess that checks out. Um, what's everyone's favorite Disney movies? Because I love Hercules. Hercules has my favorite Disney song. I won't say I'm in love. And I would put Tangled quite high. Tangled, Frozen quite high. But the 90s Disney movies are really good. It's hard to say. Probably missing some. Are you gonna see the Mandalorian movie? I haven't seen the Mandalorian, so no. Have y'all watched Interstellar? I haven't. So is it a watch it right now if you haven't type of movie? I mean, it's very famous. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is a good one. Tarzan. Oh my god, Tarzan soundtrack is very underrated because it's not a musical, but Phil Collins soundtrack, great. Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound is so sad. Oh my god, that's like the saddest movie in the world. Actually, no, My Girl exists, but Fox and Hound is really good. You thought Julia was 100% ethnic Korean? Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess she's Korean, but raised in Hawaii. She's Hawaiian Korean? Oh, she's part Hawaiian? You can't get them anymore, but both my wife and daughter use them as extra phones. What? You should have told me about this earlier, so I could have gotten my Samsung cinema roll. I mean, I have a case. It's kind of the same thing, no? You love Gaston, that dude rules. Gaston is very fun. Gaston is like a top tier Disney song. Top tier. Would it count as a Disney? I guess it is a villain song, right? Um, because it's like he's like technically the villain. The Princess and the Frog. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, classic. I mean, it's not classic, but um, her parents are ethnically Korean, but she was born. Yeah, I think that's what Coop was referring to. He's an arrogant, narcissistic buffoon. He's such a himbo. Yeah, it's he is his song is great. And Princess and the Frog is very unique, you know, because it has like a more the jazzy? Is that the right word? Because it's like New Orleans, right? Yeah, Gaston's a good one. Or Mulan. Mulan's a good one. Can't forget about that one. Fox and the Hound gave me childhood trauma. I didn't watch it as a child. I watched it when I was a bit older, so I didn't have any trauma, luckily. You guys know my childhood trauma movies are Ghibli movies. Spirited Away, childhood trauma movie. Mononoke Hime, childhood trauma. Those are terrifying. Pig Parents. No, it's not Poggies. I'm probably forgetting some as well. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Speaking of top tier soundtracks, we can have some Malomar time. BRB. Okay, I'm back. You watched The Boy and the Heron a while ago. That movie was freaking weird. You talk about that movie all the time, Chikano. I think it's the only movie you've seen recently. Actually, no, you watched that horror movie, no? You like horror movies as well. But to be fair, I also haven't watched a lot of movies recently. For a while, I was on a movie. I was like catching up on all the really good old movies that I haven't watched. But then I kind of stopped doing that as much. I got too into TFT. I'm no longer cultured. I just play TFT. Thoughts on the Hannah Montana movie? Oh my god, I barely remember, but I do remember the songs. Like the song Hannah Montana movie songs are iconic. You know, The Climb. What else? Um, You always find your way back home. Ho down, throw down. Oh my god, you're so right. hold down, throw down. And was the one butterfly fly away? Was that one as well? Classic. Nothing good comes out these days. No, there's good movies these days. Street Fighter comes out in October. Street Fighter 7? Exciting, okay. I heard that 2XKO is not doing that well. Cause it's like hard to get into for casual players, but it's like not good enough or I think no. Yeah, it's they tried to make it accessible to casual players, but it's like still not accessible to casual players. So like there's like people who are really good at fighting games playing it, but they don't have enough of a casual player base. Mulan, Tarzan, Aristocats, and Aladdin were ones I chose as best for classic ones in that order. Aladdin is good, yeah. Um, yeah, Mulan's one of my favorites. And Welcome In. Um, oh, I'm so bad at reading this list. I think I struggled with this before, didn't I? um, Mobius, no, Mobius. Is 2XK only console? No, it's on PC. Um, Street Fighter. Oh, Street Fighter movie. I was like, I swear the last one just came out. I didn't know they released them at this frequency. Mija about to replace TFT with Street Fighter. No. The reason I like TFT is because it requires no mechanical skill. And Street Fighter is the opposite of that. It requires only mechanical skill. Um, Go play Street Fighter to save its game. You mean 2XKO? Um, Casual fighting games, players should stick. Casual fighting game players should stick to Wii Sports Boxing. Wii Sports Boxing is tough though. It's hard. Whole New World. Whole New World used to be your karaoke go to, but then you need another person to sing it with. What's my What's my karaoke go to? In terms of Disney songs, maybe How Far I'll Go. How Far I'll Go is a good one. Part of Your World. My favorite Disney song to sing is Part of Your World. It's a good one. Also, Reflection is a good one. Classic. Wii Sports Boxing is sick. It is, yeah. This is the only channel slash content creator that's gotten my name right. I think I said it wrong when you first came in, and then Istat just said Mobius, and I was like, oh. We're us Gen Z people. We're not good at this leet speak, as they call it. You could do both parts like that one dude from years. Oh, that video was so like famous. No, that guy's good though. He's so talented. There's also this other YouTuber who sings female songs, and he's like insane. He sang "Never Enough" from The Greatest Showman, and he's incredible. Like he outsings most women. Apate is a good one. That's a fun karaoke song for sure. Here's his reflection. That's a good one, yeah. Or like Let It Go, classic. But in terms of non K-pop songs, what would be my go-to karaoke? I like singing Halo. You guys know I love singing Halo. Or like a song where you can just really belt it out, you know? Recently, I've been in the car, I've been singing to It's All Coming Back to Me Now. But that song is really long, it's the only problem. Like I don't think that would work for karaoke because it's like um it wouldn't work for karaoke because it's too long. It's like 7 minutes long. Your other go-to karaoke is Star. What's Star? Don't Stop Believing, classic, or Living on a Prayer, as they play at the hockey games. Um, did you learn merry-go-round on piano? Yeah, I'm gonna learn it closer to the time, Chicano. Um, Not K-pop, Woke Up, XG. That's literally still K-pop, Ratsy. Coco and Encanto songs are pretty good choices for me. Ooh, yeah, good ones, good ones. I love I love I love the Spanish one from Encanto. What's it called? Dos Oruguitas? That one? I feel like I need to learn the words to that. Because there's an English version, but I think it's not as good. If I was gonna learn a Spanish song, I feel like I'd want to learn that. Coco. Coco also really good. Kimmy adores old ones that have like harmonics. Harmonics? Like harmonies? Or like you mean like the chords? Used to have a Miguel plush and he lost him when he moved. Oh no. Star by Tank, it's R&B. Oh, I've never heard of it. Harmonies. Harmony, yeah, multiple voices, yeah. Oh, but recent songs have that if they're like duets, right? Like for example, um I See the Light has nice harmonies. I was told if Cat's Eye isn't K-pop, then XG isn't. I guess they're both like K-pop inspired. I don't know. Fine. BXMXC by Baby Metal if I knew Japanese. But then you can't. What do you mean if I knew Japanese? Coco always makes me cry. I know, right? It's so sad. Cause the grandma Coco, cause De La Cruz is up front. You're like, no, De La Cruz. I'm such a big fan. No, yeah, it's very sad. Coco is so sad, but it's such a good movie. Coco is really, really good. You're so sad. You was just got personally betrayed by De La Cruz. People call them K-pop adjacent. K-pop is inspired by XG. Yeah, yeah. I don't know Japanese. I only sing the English parts. Fair enough. When you're singing along to K-pop and there's like one English word, you're like, yes. You just sing the one word. Um, oh, sorry, I just read that. She loves that one too, but Cinderella has one that has like 3+ voices or so, and she melts. Yeah, some harmonies are so beautiful. But then a lot of songs have harmonies, so especially if it's like a duet or like multiple people singing, be quite good. What has like really good? I mean, like if you listen to any like a cappella arrangement, that kind of thing, like a live arrangement, there's a lot of really good harmonies. Or like 90s R&B, really good harmonies. Is Coco the one with the Latino people that go to their dead on Halloween? Yeah. The one girl, it's a boy. It's a boy. Miguel. So you did not remember the the Latino people who go to. Wow, that is one summary. They're Mexican. It's like the cadence or it's like the BPM that hits me in a cry and Coco. I mean, I think it's just like the meaning of the song and like that kid sings so well. Oh my god. He's so young too when he recorded it. He was probably like I don't know how old he is. Like he was probably like 12, no? He was so young. There's this new animated film coming out. I think it's DreamWorks, but it's a Filipino story. It looks sick. Oh, okay. If you want vocal harmony, you should listen to Animal Collective. I wouldn't trust the Korean's suggestion to Kimmy. But you know, I originally got into metal music because I listened to System of a Down, and I listened to Chop Suey, and Chop Suey has some really nice harmonies. Like legitimately, like part of the song they're like screaming, yeah, but like part of the song, beautiful harmonies. I do love that. I think Animal Farm is probably very different. Um, you were gonna assume, yeah, fair enough. Baby Metal has metal music. They do, they do. but they're like also idols. It's impressive how you think your brain is off when you're not understanding a language at all, and then this one familiar word that you immediately recognize. I'm like, brain is really working the whole time. Yeah, it's true. I only briefly studied Korean, um, for like maybe like a year or something like that. But I watched a lot of like Korean shows. Like I watched Running Man very religiously. So I do sometimes still understand like a sentence or two. Like if it's a very simple sentence, I can't understand it. In K-pop, you like a few groups. You can't remember their names right now. There's a lot of K-pop groups out there. But J-pop, you love The Last Dragons. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're great. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of J-pop idols. Like J-pop has some great artists. Um, but J-pop idols, I d- I cannot stand behind it. I'm sorry. I don't I will I think it's weird. hello and let's go in Korean, okay? Well, you can tell someone, "Hello, let's go." I don't know if that will work though. Sometimes when Miji is yapping, you understand sentences, but most of the time it's just a bunch of K-pop or, hey, K-pop has its own language. Like, we're like, hey, when people are talking, they're like, do you have alt bias? Who's your alt bias? Who's your bias wrecker or OT5 or whatever? What do they say? They were saying stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's with I know that a release is called a comeback. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a good one. The release is called the come. Why don't they just call it like they're releasing a song? Sometimes they're like, sometimes they were only gone for a very short amount of time. Like, is it really a comeback? I guess they are coming back. I guess. Fair enough. But some things are pretty straightforward. Like debut is like when they first debut as a group. Um, that one's a normal word. What else? Yeah, I think people know like the bias is like your favorite member in the group. And then but you could also have a bias wrecker who's like not who's not your favorite member, but like they're threatening. Like you're like, "Oh, if they do something too appealing or like, if they convince me, then they might become my bias instead, you know?" And then there's like what people call a alt bias. And I don't actually know what that one is. I think it's like I think it's just like ultimate bias. Like it's like you will never beat this person, you know? I think that's what it is. And then there's also the positions in the group. Some of them are self-explanatory, but there's the visual, who's basically just like they lack most talents, but they're pretty. um, my favorite idol is Wendy because I always remember her name. I tried to convince Zirconian that his favorite idol was Sugi because I thought he would like, but he couldn't remember her name, so it's Wendy. Why is it called bias instead of favorite? I don't know. I think they just sometimes in Asia they use English words in a strange way. Zirconian secretly a rebel love. That was like a slur to Zirconian. um, he's gonna be listening to post. Okay, if post K-pop was a thing, Zirconian would be listening to it. Um, Rats, you're gonna reuse the joke. I'm pretty sure Kimmy's sister thinks I'm a K-pop fan by the amount of follow-up comments I make to her K-pop yapping. Aw, that's sweet though. I'm sure she appreciates your engagement. Yeah, Angel. Razzie told me that joke at the start of stream. Thought Ricky was a K-pop fan too. No, he's just surrounded by K-pop fans. Sure, it's funny, but I'm not a Star Wars fan. I mean, you don't need to be a Star Wars fan to understand the joke. There's a guy named Darth Maul, and his last name sounds like mall, like shopping mall. I think it went over Angel's head. Then again, your dichotomy of music is very wide. That's good. Well, there's lots of great music out there. I feel like we shouldn't shut ourselves off from any music, you know? Yeah, that totally yeah, Angel didn't understand the joke. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but I guess if you don't know there's a character called Darth Maul, then you can be confused. But surely everyone knows what a shopping mall is, so it just doesn't quite work out. Um, yeah, it's raising big word. I don't even think that's the correct usage. Um, a shopping what? Oh, this is where the kids go to buy clothes, Angel. There's a place called Hot Topic. There's a place called Winners. No, you guys don't have Winners. Um, Walmart. I don't know. For the yeah, the movie theater. Yeah, movie theater. Everyone's just attacking Zirconia right now. Go to Blue Notes, not Winners. Oh. Watch a mall be next? Physical media? I don't know. I think the malls are dying out. Marshalls is oh Marshalls like US Winners. Okay, okay. Marshalls. TJ Maxx. Marshalls is goated. I find it annoying because it's like you can't really find what you're looking for, you know? Like a mess of stuff. And sometimes the sizes are all over the place. I had to buy shorts so you could sneak in my 1.4 kilograms of M&Ms to the movie. Why don't you just bring a bag? Why don't you just put them in the bag? Because they don't check the bags, do they? At the movie theater. They don't care enough. What was I gonna say? Can't remember now. Oh, I meant the J-pop idols. They are not trained. They don't do like training like they do in K-pop. They don't train in singing and dancing. So like they're usually really really bad at singing. Their dances are usually like not that difficult, so like anyone could do them. But like um but their whole thing in with J-pop idols or um especially with the big groups is like they have like a cafe. So they'll have like an AKB cafe. And then since there's like 100 plus members, like they play on rotation at the concert. Um but like the people are not going to see like a good performance, right? The people are not going to see a good performance. They're going there to see cute girls and to maybe high five them at the high five event later, you know? But it just seems the whole concept of it is really weird. And like they do also debut really young. Like I think Sakura debuted when she was like 13. And it's like the idea of her being like, okay, so she's gonna debut with AKB and she's going to perform at this concert and like I'm sure the audience is full of like I don't know, like creepy middle-aged men who are like, "Oh my god, these girls are so cute." Like, you know, that's like weird, right? Like it's just a really weird concept to me. Um yeah, it's a J-pop idols is even more parasocial than K-pop. I know, cause like there's not even a semblance of it being about the music, right? Because it's not about the music, right? They're just there to like see them be cute and you know possibly meet them and stuff like that. Super weird. But like K-pop can be like that as well. Um, I can go high five cute girl Ratzi. Ratzi, stay away. Stay away from those girls. They're probably like 13. Um, dichotomy means division. That's it. I thought it meant like like opposites. You know what I mean? That's probably not the right way to describe it either. Like if you're say like, oh, the dichotomy, then it's like, oh, like the two things are very different. Or it could be wrong. Maybe it does mean division. It is a big word, I guess. Um, you guys giving me ideas for the movie theater? The M&M smuggling? I prefer a finger gun over a high five. Yeah, you go to the AKB event and you're like, "Hey." I think they'd be happy with that. They'd be like, "Oh, I don't have to touch some stranger." um High five is high touch. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Or I think in Japan they do like handshake events. Kind of the same thing. You just touch hands in some way. Um, it's like weird. I don't know. Um, to express the way someone look in a group, is it weird? Um, depends what you're saying. Depends what you're saying. Like if you're creeping over like a 13-year-old girl in a group, weird. Weird. But if you just say like that girl is pretty and she is not a child, then that's fine. As a kid, I don't high five kids unless I'm working at some after school pro. Yeah, I mean, it's, there's a time and place to high five a kid, but when you pay to go see them dance on stage and you're like creeping on them, that's not the right time. Can I high five Gudetama? Yeah, you can. Yeah, but you have to buy 200 CDs, and then you can then you can high five Gudetama. Who needs multiple idols? And you have Wendy. Alt bias. Hey, Wendy's not a bad one. She's one of the most. She's one of the best vocalists in K-pop, for sure. Wendy's. Now everyone's craving Wendy's. I've told you guys this story, right? About how I talked to the girl from the Wendy's ad who plays Wendy on Twitter. I accidentally insulted her. Like I was joking around. I didn't think she would see it. I didn't even tag her. And then she responded to me. Very embarrassing. Accidentally. It was not directed at her. I see there's 13-year-old groups. See that can be weird. Yeah, a lot of groups, um, like J-pop and K-pop groups have like really young members, like 13, 15, 16, like they're quite young. Which is why it's weird. Which is why it's weird when um like you see the concerts and then there's like a bunch of like 40-year-old men who are like, "Oh my gosh, like this girl is so cute." It's like, "Oh my god, you're actual children, actually children. Keep them away. Like keep those men away from them, please." Um, Misha does that on the daily. It wasn't. I swear, it was not intended to be mean. She was problematic. Welcome in law. Wendy's don't play on social media. You don't want that smoke. I think this was pre them doing that. This was like when Twitter still had favorites. Like I was like 13, 14. Cause okay, here's the here's the context, okay? You guys know Jenna Marbles used to be really okay, I'm dating this, okay? Jenna Marbles used to be very popular on YouTube, right? You remember Jenna Marbles? And she had a skit where she talked about Disney princesses. She had a video about Disney princesses. And yeah, this is old, okay? And she had this whole thing about Ariel. She was like, Ariel doesn't have freckles. Her hair came from a bottle, okay? And she said B word that came from a bottle, okay? And that was a lie. It was really well known. It was like a viral moment, okay? Um and then I said that about the Wendy's girl. I was like, "Oh, she doesn't have freckles." Right? So like her red hair must be fake. Um and I can't remember what she responded. She was really nice though, because I didn't even tag her. So she must have been searching on Twitter like Wendy's girl or something like that. Um, so then she responded and she said like, "Oh, I actually do have my hair is naturally brown or something. But I actually do have freckles. They're just covered by makeup." And then I responded to her and I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was referencing a video. I was not meaning to insult you anyway. So I hope she saw that and um saw that I wasn't insulting. I was like, "Oh, sorry. This is just like a reference. It was like a meme. My bad." Um, yeah. Like Ryan Higa, Ryan Higa. I used to watch so much Ryan Higa videos. The OG. Um, who the heck is Jenna Marble? She was like an OG YouTuber. You guys think Miju plays dumb? I didn't know it was an insult. No, obviously I knew it was an insult. I just like I was just saying it as a joke. Like, I wasn't meaning to, like I wasn't, like I didn't have any, like, hatred towards the Wendy's girl. Typing up my twit longer right now. Also, um, speaking of OG YouTubers, Tyler Oakley once liked one of my tweets. Famous OG YouTuber. Is Ryan Higa related to the animal sanctuary streamer girl, Maya Higa? No. I don't think they're related because Ryan Higa is, like, Korean. I'm pretty sure he's Korean. Or is he Japanese? Oh, no, I think he's Japanese, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. My fellow Japanese man. So sorry. Yeah, unrelated. He's from the 808? Yeah, he's American. 808 is Vegas? Can't remember. Typing up my twit longer? No! You mean the Google Doc, Angel. People don't do twit longers now. They're writing like a 10-page Google Doc. Oh, Hawaii. Okay. I knew it was one of them because I know you say it to Kalani, but I couldn't remember if it was Hawaii or Vegas. You have to go back to creating clips. Good luck. You appreciate the stream. I'm glad. Have a great rest of your day. But yeah, that was me on Twitter as I was like a 13-year-old. accidentally accidentally insulted the girl from the Wendy's ad. I'm very sorry to the Wendy's girl. I was waiting for you to get the BRB screen, but I need that coffee. I literally BRB'd like 20 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. If only become a YouTuber in 2006 and bought Bitcoin in 2010. But like even if you obviously it was easier to become big on YouTube back then, but like they were still making good videos, right? Like the people who were successful were making good videos. Like it might be cringe by this standard and like low quality by today's standards, but like Ryan Higa made a lot of really high quality, not high quality, but like he was funny. Did I massively space out? I think so, Ricky. I'll probably BRB again soon. I have to kind of have to pee again. Remember one year in first period at high school, you started beef with all the cheerleaders in your city. In the city? How? Wait, we need to hear this story. How did you start beef with every cheerleader? Did you say something bad about cheerleading? You're like, cheerleading is just dancing. Because I don't think you want to fight the cheerleaders. They're probably pretty strong. 2006 was like VHS quality home videos. Yeah, but like still he was very entertaining, right? Like obviously there's less competition, but Ryan Higa made it funny. I remember watching those as a kid. They're quite funny. Only made gaming videos back when PewDiePie did. I don't know. I think even if you think he would have been really popular, I think you still have to. Probably there's a lot of people who were making videos at that time who were not nearly as successful as like PewDiePie, Markiplier, or Jacksepticeye, because those people they are entertaining. On Twitter, I called it a fake sport. I had 15 ads. Oh my god, that's actually a lot. Cheerleaders are just the people who couldn't make it onto the gymnastics team. The cheerleaders, man, the cheerleading sport is very intense. Like they are very like hardcore. No, I don't think I could do that. How small do you have to be the person that gets thrown into the air? Maybe that could be me. But that'd be so scary, man. Like cheerleading is very dangerous too, know? Like they're like lifting each other up a lot. I guess the difference between cheerleading and gymnastics is cheerleading is a team sport. And gymnastics is not really a team sport, is it? Like you don't do gymnastics as a team. The smaller you are, the higher you go in the pyramid. Pretty small. That's scary. I'm definitely not at the bottom. But maybe compared, it depends who's on the cheer team. Is a cheer team like 14-year-olds? Then I could probably go on the bottom. But like, if is this a group of adults? If it's a group of adults, I'm getting thrown in the air. Do they get more points if they throw a giant dude into the air? Probably not. I think they want to throw them really high. But maybe it would be impressive. It would be like it would be impressive to see a small girl throw a giant dude. That would be quite impressive, yeah. Is gymnastics even a sport? Yes. Bear's starting drama here. Um, One of those cheerleaders still owes me a date. Back when getting someone to agree to something, if you got a certain amount of retweets, she agreed to a date for 200 retweets. You got 200 retweets? That's a lot for back in the day. And she still didn't want to go on a date with you. I'm sorry, Rancy. But I guess that is her choice, you know? If she didn't want to, she shouldn't be held to that. You know, she should be able to back out anytime. I was panicking because I've been having some dizziness. Oh no. Um, and I thought I had a concerning absence crisis, but I was just searching for the tier. Oh yeah, you must have been searching for the tier list at the time. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad you're okay. That's scary. Um, Take her to court. Oh no. The 200 retweets are legally binding. Oh my gosh. So glad I'm not part of the dumpster fire called Twitter. She lives in BC now, and I think she has a boyfriend. I should go visit and say, "Remember back when?" That is very creepy, Ratsy. Even as a joke, do not do that. Just in case. I'm 99% sure you're joking, but in case of the 1% you're not joking, do not do that. I'm not saying it's easy or not impressive. It's a performance. There's no competition between teams just performing at the same time, the same place. But that's the same thing with like diving, um, like figure skating, those things, right? Like those. There's lots of sports like that as well. And it's not really. I think there is opinions from the judges, but there's also like how many moves they pulled. I think it's the same as like you guys. Actually, I don't know the scoring system. I could be wrong, but I know in figure skating, like you're like, oh, you get this many points for this move, or like you did this move, right? Like it would be the same in gymnastics. I think. Your Honor, this tweet contract between me and the grid. The 200 retweets. Do they even have retweets still? I think they do, right? Um, None of those sports. None of those are sports either. Give me defense. Let me impede my opponent's progress. That's a weird take there, because that eliminates so many sports. I think you just like sports that are like opposition based, right? Like soccer or that kind of thing. Because then you're also eliminating, if you can't impede your opponent's progress, you're also eliminating like the 100-meter dash. No, like, and that I feel like that's a crazy take. You're also impeding like what? Like you're also like leaving out like swimming, because like they don't like interact with each other. They could just do it separately and it would be fine. Yeah, you can impede someone's dash by tying tying their shoelaces together when they're not looking. True, true. Oh yeah, all racket. No, like tennis, you can you're against someone, right? Um, but then you're also leaving out like all the traditional Olympic sports, like shot put, right? You're back from your walk. What are we talking about? We're talking about what counts as a sport. Cause Bear has some crazy takes about what is a sport and what is not a sport. I think I think a sport is a competitive activity that is athletic in nature, I would say. I think Bear's definition is weird. 'Cause yeah, by that definition, chess is a sport. I don't think chess is a sport. I think sport implies that it's a physical activity, and it requires like yeah, some sort of physical skill and training. You're weird. No, you're I think my definition is better. Rock, paper, scissors, RPS. Y'all play RPS? Okay, okay, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Okay? Everyone, type out your okay, okay. Either type it out or just play with the screen, okay? You go first. No, type it out. Type it out and have it ready and then press enter. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock. Rock. Guys, you can't just Oh my god. This is not I don't think this works. I don't think RPS works on Twitch chat. I don't know about this. I think there's also professional tag tournaments. That's crazy. That's just like running, no? Paper. Oh no. You were legit? I don't believe anyone. Isn't that popular in Japan? What, rock, paper, scissors? Or tag? I haven't heard about this professional tag tournament. Rock, paper, scissors. Maestro, rock, paper, scissors is popular everywhere. What do you mean? It's clearly a stream latency issue. Right, right. Okay, let's play again. If you guys win twice in a row unanimously, then that's really suspicious. Okay, so play for real. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock. Guys, you can't all say scissors. This is ridiculous. I'm done playing rock, paper, scissors with you guys. Only Maestro wasn't cheating. You guys remember? You guys ever play Brain Age? Hey, remember that game? Rock, you lost again. Oh man, you're terrible at rock, paper, scissors. You guys remember the Brain Age game where you're like, it says win, lose, win, and then you have to you have to you have to pick the one that you win or lose based on what they say. I managed to read the muscle movements in Miju's arm to figure out what she was gonna play. No, you're too good at rock, paper, scissors. I think Jenna Marbles is good at marbles on the street. Yeah, I think she inspired it. I think she's retired fully, no? Cause she got semi-canceled and then she just was like, I'm just gonna retire. Why not? And I'm like, fair enough. Probably 10 years of being on the internet is enough. There's a name I haven't heard him for. I was just talking about Jenna Marbles earlier, that's why. It is a true throwback, no? To get marbles when it's a community day? I don't know. Need to move closer to the server. The Twitch server? I think my latency is pretty good. I was in the kitchen the second time and thought of scissors. I've legally won twice. I don't believe you, Ricky. I'm sorry. Can you blame me for not believing you here? After Resident Evil 9 Community Day, how far am I through Resident Evil 9? Am I halfway done? Am I more than halfway done? I'm actually enjoying it though. 1/4? I'm really slow, huh? I thought you guys were out here beating in 10 hours. How far did you get an Archon quest? I think I got like halfway through. So I'm excited to finish it next time. You just do marbles on stream and winner gets a gift sub by Miju? Sure. You can do that. Poor Ratsy. Ratsy will never win. Last time we played, Ratsy was really bad at marbles on stream. Constantly falling off the track. But maybe you can you'll be better next time. Who knows? You just have to try harder. You DNF 7 in a row. Ratsy, the DNF king. Yeah, that could be fun. Cause I don't know what game I'll play after Resident Evil 9. Cause like I'm up to date on the Resident Evils. No need to play anymore. No, you know what? I would love to play 5. 5 or 6. I know they're not popular, but I think I would like them personally. Guitar Hero. Oh, I'm so bad, Ricky. I was like playing medium. I was like, oh, let me try medium. Oh my god, it's hard. Why is medium so hard? It's the same with any rhythm game though. It's hard too. Oh, you know, I think they're releasing Rhythm Heaven. I think they're releasing Rhythm Heaven in like June, July. Maybe it's not that soon. But I would love to play Rhythm Heaven. You kind of want to play Tomodachi Life? We should. Oh, Gwen hasn't updated us on their Tomodachi Life save in a while. I wonder if me and Zelda ever got together. And I wonder if, because in her save, I was best friends with Gwen. Like, Gwen was my best friend, and but then Gwen, for me, was just like a friendly acquaintance. It was a very one-sided friendship. Can you play it online? I think so. Nobody begins a pro. That's true. That's true. Make that as your affiliate anniversary or subathon. I think my anniversary is in like January. I don't celebrate it, but I think it's in January. And I'm not gonna do a subathon. I don't have time for that. Guitar Hero Medium is alright. When I first played World Tour, started off easy, went up to medium, and that was it. You did guitar and drum. It's hard. Once you add in the blue one, and I'm like, how the hell the medium still doesn't even have the orange one, which is at the very end. That one's so hard. What anniversary is in December? Well, my birth anniversary. And also, I started streaming. My first stream ever was on the 19th of December, which is very close to my birthday. Because I built my PC for my birthday, and then I started streaming after I got my PC. I'm gonna make my character Sherry Birquin and become Gwen's bestie. Do it. Rage fading Gwen. Subathon, December 19th to 24th. I'm busy. Well, I don't know if I'm busy on 19 or 24 specifically, but I don't have time to do a subathon. I have a life. I have a job. I thought your PC was pre-built? No, my brother built it. He built both my PCs. Busy but takes vacations like every month. I'm busy taking vacations. What do you mean? Yeah, so I think it would be very hard to do a subathon with a full-time job. Like, are people out here like taking days off, like taking PTO to do a subathon? Sounds awful. No offense. I like streaming, but I think after like the 8-hour mark, I would not like streaming. You had nothing else to do when you broke your leg and you were solely playing Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. You were Damn. Wait, I want to see this. No, that's why you knew about that song, Cliffs of Dover. 'Cause I don't know about that one. Did you play Cliffs of Dover in Extreme? No, it's not called Extreme, is it? Insane? Whatever. Um, how the heck did you break your leg? That's when you you break your leg at soccer, right? Um, with keyboard though. If you give me guitar, sure. There's keyboard? Oh, like a like a typing keyboard. The actual guitar is hard to use. Having a job in 2026? I've had the same job since I graduated. Try it tomorrow, 8 hours of Resident Evil 9. I can't, I'm busy. I have something I have to stream. I feel like my current streaming time is fine with me. Like, I feel like I just gotta be consistent, you know? Some people cap the subathon so they can do it on the weekend or something. I guess so, yeah. But then you can't do anything else on the weekend. I guess if you just set aside a weekend where you're like, "I'm just gonna stream." But, like, for me, I don't get any benefit out of that, you know? Like, maybe if I, like, really needed money, but if I really needed money, then I don't think I would be streaming for it. I think I would just, like, do some other job. But for me, I'm like, I don't see a benefit in streaming all weekend. Like, I'm happy like, I stream for 6 hours on the weekend. That's quite a decent amount, in my opinion, and I feel like it's sustainable. Favorite of them all? Really? You were that good? You I guess you can't even give me advice though, because you were playing on a different way. The hardest song in Guitar Hero was Van Halen's song "Hot for Teacher." If you played on an expert, have fun. Damn. Well, you guys are really good at Guitar Hero, huh? Like I said, guys, I didn't have Guitar Hero as a kid, so now I'm reliving the childhood game I didn't get to play. Um, Other job, rob a bank. True. What happened to your YouTube career? It was too much effort to make YouTube videos. We'll never forget the Wii Sports video. Yeah, that was good. Wait, but I've been playing Switch Sports Golfing and I'm quite good at golfing. I get a nice shot every time. So I don't know what it is about the Wii golfing. I was just really bad at it. But Switch Sports, I'm like actually really good at golfing. You can play any song on easy on Guitar Hero. Nice. Back in my day, we had actual guitars. No, Guitar Hero is like harder than actual guitar, I swear. um, and what was I gonna say? I'm trying to buy on the career mode. You can like save up money and you can buy guitars. And I'm trying to buy my guitar because like my character right now has like a Les Paul, but it's not the same as one I have because I have a Les Paul custom, and I'm trying to buy the Les Paul custom in the store, but it's like $2,000 in Guitar Hero money. And every time I play a song, they only give me like $100 or $300. So I have to play quite a few songs to get my guitar. What's the difference between the two? They just have I don't actually really know, but they look different. Because the one that my character is using, the Hatsune Miku girl, um, it like the base of the guitar is kind of different. I don't know. Just look at pictures of both of them and you'll see. When and how do you get paid on YouTube? Well, first to get monetized, you need to have 1,000 subscribers. You need to have 1,000 subscribers, and you need to um so you need to have 1,000 subscribers, and then you need to have a certain amount of watch time. So one of my videos, like one of the first videos I made, it got like 30,000 views or something like that. So that one was able to push me over to be monetized. But then after that, all my videos after that, even if they have like a few thousand views or whatever, it doesn't make very much money. And I never reached the $50 threshold to get paid out because I only had like $30 something in my account because I didn't get paid for the views of that first video that got 30,000 views because I was like before I got monetized. So yeah, I never reached the threshold. The custom is more pretty. I guess so, yeah. Your girl is Miku. Yeah, she's like a one of the Guitar Hero characters is Japanese. So I'm playing as her. Should have saved the 30K video for after. I know, right? Did I tell you those Mario specific Wiimotes are worth hella now too? Yeah, and I think you told me this, but I one of them got ruined a little bit, the Mario one, because I think it was I'm gonna blame your battery, whatever battery you had in it, or maybe it was maybe I switched out the battery. It leaked. You know, sometimes the batteries leak and all the battery juice comes out. So the battery leaked out, and then so I had to clean it off with like alcohol, right? But then the alcohol kind of like wore off some of the color on the controller. So the Mario one probably is not in mint condition, but the Luigi one is. The battery don't drink the battery juice. Can I view bot on YouTube to get paid? I think they will catch that. You need thousands. Are you trying to become a YouTuber, Chicano? Trying to get 1,000 subs? What color is your Les Paul IRL? It's black. I have I inherited it, but I have black Les Paul custom from like the 70s. It's actually a very expensive guitar, but I suck. I suck at electric guitar. Um, I don't know. You love YouTube. I don't know what kind of vids you'd make. You would probably get banned. Why would you get banned, Chicano? What are you trying to make? What do you mean you get banned? Banned for what? Black gets dirty less. I guess so. I think it shows like the smudges and stuff quite a bit. Street Fighter vids, yeah. Challenge runs. Resident Evil challenge runs. Someone recently got completely destroyed for making fake challenge runs on Resident Evil. So there might be a gap in the market. Hey, maybe you can make beginner tutorials for Street Fighter. Does anyone do that? Street Fighter communities. Maybe you could be responsible for bringing in a lot of new players into Street Fighter. You know? You need to learn League. That's where the money is at. No, I think League is way saturated. I think it'd be very hard to. It would be very hard to make League content because there's so many already very successful League content creators. Yeah, like look at Twitch. Like streaming League on Twitch is really hard because like there's so many people playing League on Twitch. There's already lots of Street Fighter content. Even the best of it gets minimal views, and League of Legends is like 10 times worse. Like Street Fighter is at least a little more niche, but it's not that niche, right? I mean, you just have to do something that no one else is doing, which is easier said than done. You either have to be like the best of the best, which is gonna be really hard. Should I make a beating one Tigrex every day till it's added in WoW type of channel? Yeah, you should. You should. I don't know what that means, but you should. Maybe I need to make weird food like Ratsy. Maybe. Actually, some videos that are popular these days is learning League of Legends. Like it's like what is League of Legends like for a beginner in 2026? Those videos are actually quite I like watching those because I will still forever stand by that League has the worst tutorial of its life. Um so it can be kind of fun. But then you have to play League of Legends. So I don't know, it's kind of a you know, not a great experience. Back when I tried to be a creator, I should have gone with NHL. It's big enough but niche. Maybe. Um, Today we're making a PB&J pickle pizza. Ew. Um, Means you could do those videos where I learn League of Legends. I'd rather not. I was also watching a video recently for those of you who play League of Legends. There's a character called Yumi. And she's well known for like you attach yourself to another character so you don't have to move around, right? So it's like meant as kind of like a beginner character. Although she was very way too strong in pro play when she like a little while ago. Um, But yeah, so there was a video of someone like trying to do things like because like the people always joke about like, oh, I can play Yumi like I can play Yumi while like doing the dishes, or I could play Yumi while driving, or like like whatever. There's this guy who tried to play Yumi while doing other things. Like firstly, obviously playing the carry with the hands and playing Yumi with the feet. That's the classic. And then there's also he tried to like bake something while playing Yumi, and then trying to what was the other things? Maybe just doing like household tasks. I can't remember, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Yumi's goaded when I want to play but don't want to do anything. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Or if you want to multitask. I'll get banned for saying something negative about Nintendo or something. You can't get banned for that, Chikado. Unless you say like a death threat to Nintendo, you cannot get banned for that. There's so many channels saying like you're allowed to say negative things about. What do you think this is? George Orwell, 1984. Were we talking about George Orwell earlier? While driving. Okay, not while driving, but across the accent, he was playing Elden Ring. Oh no. 1984, not 1981. I said 1984. George Orwell's Animal Collective. Yes. Um, Gonna the Trailblades, the first one to be banned from Nintendo for calling them bad. They said 81. Oh my god. I remember I was talking to Alex one time. We were talking about Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift's album's called 1989 because it's the year she was born. I was like talking about it and I accidentally said 1984. I was like, the Taylor Swift album. That would be pretty iconic though if Taylor Swift made a 1984 album. Um, no, I thought it was funny. Taylor Swift is pretty Orwellian. Yeah. Wasn't Taylor Swift? No, that's not a George Orwell. Who wrote The Giver? Because Taylor Swift was in that movie. But that was not George Orwell, right? I think that's a more recent book. But that would be pretty iconic of Taylor Swift. But yeah, so what was it? What was I even saying? I don't know. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing too much League of Legends, because now I like playing with the WAS controls, and you cannot play that on ranked right now. They have to balance it. But I'm always opening League of Legends client, to play TFT. So I don't think I could stream TFT. Takes too much brain power. I would not be able to talk to chat very much, and that's for me. It's like as much as I like playing certain games, I like being able to talk to chat during the game. So I think as much as I love like really story heavy games and stuff like that, I don't think I would stream a really story heavy game. Cause like I would go kind of like I already go kind of crazy on Genshin. Cause like sometimes they're like talking so much, and I'm like I want to talk. So sometimes I just talk over them. So like I think the people who like watching story games would really hate me because I would be like talking over it the whole time. I would pause it a lot to talk. Um, so I think people who watch like a story game, they like the streamer to like sit and listen to the story. And like I do that in my own time. But when I'm streaming I don't because I would like the whole point of streaming for me is to talk to chat. So like if I'm just playing a game and silently listening to this cutscenes, like I can't be into that. You read Animal Farm in school. You never actually read 1984, so I can't attest to whether Taylor Swift is in it or not. No, I'm talking about The Giver. She's in the Giver movie. That one I definitely read in school. I don't think I read any George Orwell. Um, I don't think I read any George Orwell books in school. And welcome in Trem, performative streamer. Isn't that what streaming is? Check for my napalm era. Maybe comment after the cutscene? But sometimes the game is just cutscenes, you know what I mean? Like, imagine trying to stream, like, you're playing, like, Life is Strange, and, like, it's, like, all dialogue, no? Like, there's, like, a little bit of gameplay sections, but, like, it's mainly just dialogue. I think I would go crazy. Like, in Genshin, I usually just pause it, and then I talk to chat. We're usually talking about something really relevant. Um, but like, what am I trying to say? Um, what am I trying to say? I usually pause it to just talk to chat, and then there's usually some place where I can. But with Genshin, I'm quite invested in the story, and with Genshin, there's, like, other content. It's not just story. What a fun game. It's a good game. I don't think it would work for my streaming style. That's the thing. Metal Gear Solid 3. Bro. No, that game was not just cutscenes. It was just, like, a ridiculous length of cutscenes. I think I skipped them by the end, right? I couldn't do it. I tried, guys. I really tried. Made you gets out words like people count their steps, whole reason you stream, right? Exactly, exactly. Like, I need to yap, and streaming is my outlet to yap. I need to yap a certain amount, otherwise I will go crazy. Made you waiting for her turn to speak. Like, can you guys shut up? It's my turn. For real. Genshin, they're full of yappers, honestly. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom again. I will be right back. It's your turn to yap while I'm gone, okay? BRB. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm very specific with the types of games I stream because, like, as much as I love, like, Elden Ring, I could not stream while playing Elden Ring, man. Like, I'm like, you know how people are when you're okay, I think a lot of people don't understand that when you're streaming, your attention is so divided, right? Like, your attention is so divided, like, you're like, "Oh, I gotta make sure the stream is working properly, I gotta read the chat, I gotta make sure nothing bad is going on there." Imagine can do the yeah, that's my talent. I was holding back the yapp while I was gone. Um but yeah, it's like your attention is so divided. So like when you're playing a game, that's why I'm like himbo brain in the game, you know? Like I load up the game and then I'm thinking about the controls of the game, I'm thinking about the stream, I'm thinking about like, oh, I have to be entertaining. And then like 20% of my brain can be focused on the game. So like my any semblance of like strategy or skill or like even really comprehending what the game is telling me it's out the window like that's why I'm just like it's gotta be like really really like not like mindless but it's gotta be easy to comprehend. I think a game with a lot going on would be too much. Stephanie goes to the washroom, remember where she left off. Of course, of course. Not Steve, it is chat's fault. Exactly, exactly. I'll blame you guys. I swear I'm better. I beat Elden Ring. I beat Elden Ring in my spare time, okay? I, I'm I'm okay. I do okay. You're saying you need to get good enough at a game that you only need 20% of your brain to beat it. Yeah, like that's what I was doing. Like I was playing Breath of the Wild. And like I can beat Breath of the Wild with 20% of my brain. That's what it is. No, I think I'm also a little bit stupid in games cuz like I mean, I don't really have a good excuse these days cuz I've been playing games for like 10 years now, but I will say I haven't played like a huge variety of games, especially like especially like computer games and like certain genres of games. I haven't like quite have a lot of experience with. So sometimes when the game is like, well, sometimes with games, they design a certain way to like lead you along or like to help you figure out these things, but like I haven't played a lot of like, for example, with Resident Evil games, they're very specific how they do the puzzles and stuff like that, and how they lead the player to certain places and how you're supposed to play, right? And like I think I don't pick up on that a lot of the times because I'm just not familiar with it. Like I don't really understand what the game is putting down, which I've noticed a lot in Resident Evil. Um, she's actually legitimately good at Breath of the Wild. Thank you. A real compliment. I am. It's just because I played it so much. I was really bad when I first started. Um, I was really bad at Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I've told you guys my story about how I had to Google how to make the game easier because I was struggling so much in my first playthrough of it. Um, and then online they said to upgrade the armor, and that actually really does help. If you really suck at the game, upgrade the armor. Um, but yeah, eventually I kept learning tricks and I kept getting better at the game. And after like 500 hours, can say I'm pretty good at the game. I can consistently win bomb, yes. I can't midair. I can't midair and I can't square first. So, but like by like casual player standards, I'm quite good. Like if you compare me to player 5, yes, I suck. But but that's like everyone. That's like everyone, okay? So like compared to the average player, I'm pretty good. And same with Genshin, speaking of Ricky. Very skillful. Exactly. Very skillful. Um I think with Genshin, I'm the same with Genshin. Like compared to the average casual player, I'm pretty good at Genshin. I'm pretty knowledgeable about Genshin. Compared to the best players, no, not even close. But that's fine. I'm happy. I'm happy being in that spot. I'm not I'm not naturally gifted. It takes a lot of dedication and practice for me to be good at a game. But yeah, with Resident Evil, it's like there's so many times in the game. Like for example, I just fought that guy as Leon, the big guy who wants shredded cheese in the middle of the night. That guy. Um, and like for some reason, I keep noticing this, but in the moment I keep forgetting that like the guy was coming at me, and there's a whole arena, so like you're supposed to run away, and like fight him as you're running away and like avoiding him, and then as you run away and go like up into the ladder area, you're supposed to find the shotgun, and then you're supposed to fight him with the shotgun. But like I didn't even get close to the shotgun because when the guy comes at me, I'm like shooting him. I just stand still and I shoot him. Um and then yeah, so I just end up just standing still, shooting him. And then like I can't even like move. I can't like move around in the area cuz I'll get really confused about where I am. So I just stand still, and then if he attacks me, he attacks me. Which is I think the reason why I'm only able to play on easy mode because I'm like not playing correctly. I'm just like brute forcing everything, right? Um But I think it requires an extra level of skill to be able to like run around and shoot the enemies, and I don't think I could do that because I know you guys like are very impressed by my shooting abilities, and I'm like shooting quite well, but it's because I'm not moving around. Like, and that's why I'm so bad at FPS games that are like competitive against other people because those people are shooting well and they're moving around, and like I cannot shoot while I'm moving. So I think that's why I just stand still. I just keep shooting until I'm either out of ammo or the thing is dead. So I don't think I'm quite playing the game right. So next time a boss like that comes up, please remind me to try and use the whole arena, and I'll try to do that. but I cannot I cannot guarantee that it will go well. 'Cause I get really disoriented, like, I'm gonna lose where the boss is, and I'm gonna be like, "Where did I come from? Like, which I'm gonna go back the same way." Um, you played Breath of the Wild the other day real quick after, like, a 4-month hiatus, and I think I'm officially retired. I mean, I think it's fine, like, we played that game so much, right? Like, we got our enjoyment out of it. I think that's okay. I think it's okay, like, it's okay to be done with the game. I think we got more than the normal amount of playtime out of that. Makes me sad that Kimi doesn't enjoy the process of learning because I know that she can be really good at certain games, and enjoy them, but the pain of failing and failing makes her give up. Yeah. I mean, some people just don't like that. Like for me, I don't mind as long as I feel like it's doable and I feel like I'm improving. Um, like for me, like I mean, we love grinding Stygian. Like I will play it over and over until I beat it because I find enjoyment out of improving at Genshin and trying because I know I can do it. Same with like Elden Ring. I really didn't mind even if I fought a boss for like 3 hours. I as long as I was having fun, then I don't mind. I think maybe she just doesn't like those games as much. Um, that could be it as well. 'Cause some games I feel like I don't wanna fight over and over. Some games I put it like, for example, Resident Evil, I put in easy mode. Could I maybe improve at the game enough to play it on, like, normal or hard? Probably, but I don't really like, in Resident Evil, I don't really want to. I don't find it satisfying. I find it kind of hard to control. I find it kind of, um maybe just not used to it. Maybe once I get used to it, I'll be able to go back and play it on harder difficulties, but for me, that's not really where I find the enjoyment out of Resident Evil, so, um, like, I find that there's a lot of tedium in that one, or clunkiness, I guess, so I don't really enjoy it, but in a game I do enjoy, then I won't have any trouble, like, fighting over and over. The trick is to use the movement to help you aim. Don't move your character and your mouse just independent of each other. Okay, now that you say that, that makes perfect sense, but I'm definitely not doing that. I think I haven't I'll have to try that. But I don't know if I can do that. That's probably another thing where it's like moving the for me it took like a year or two or like I it took sorry, not maybe not a year or two, but like a good amount of hours of like consistently playing on controller to be able to do that with the sticks, right? Like you have one stick to move the character, and you have one stick to move the camera. And it does take a while if you're not used to the controller to do both smoothly, like in tandem with each other, where it's like it's not just like you're walking and then you move the camera to look, and then you're walking and then you move the camera to look, that kind of thing. Um, I think that's maybe what I'm doing in the first person games. That's definitely possible. Cause like now that I think about it, yeah, when I'm moving around, I'm like trying to aim as it's moving, but I'm not considering where I'm moving. But it's hard. I feel like my brain does not. I think that's something you need to learn, right? You just need to get used to it. You watched your Guardian clip? That was insane. Hey, what about my Guardian parry crouch cancels? My crouch cancels are iconic. It's easier with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I don't play many games with keyboard and mouse first person. I'm still not great at first person games. That's the thing. I'm still very like disoriented. Maybe that's also part of it too, though. Because I'm moving the camera and I'm moving the character more separately in my mind. Um, maybe that's like disorienting because I'm moving one way, looking another way, and then I'm like, I can't. My brain cannot reconcile those two things. That could also be it as well. But Resident Evil is especially bad because of I will never stop complaining about the FOV. The FOV is so bad, especially for someone who gets easily lost. Like I'm like, I can't even see anything. Like I can see like 2 feet in front of me. Like, if there's, like, a wall, like, I'm looking, like I'm if I'm like 5 feet from a wall, all I can see is the wall. Like it's ridiculous. I do really need to install that mod with the FOV slider. I just haven't gotten around to it. Um, my chair makes so much noise. I think it's like breaking. Um, it's making like cracking noises. Like it might fall apart. I remember playing Borderlands at a friend's place once, and the FOV was so low, you legitimately got a headache for the rest of the day. I mean, that's because you're coming from Quake, which has like a ridiculous FOV, right? Yeah, I think a lower FOV is definitely hard. I think they do it. Well, I don't know. Some people are saying they do it because it increases the horror. Like if you can see less, it's scarier, right? Because like enemies will come out of nowhere. And some people are saying it's like maybe because of it has to be on console, so like the lower FOV is easier to render. But then if that was the case, then they could have a FOV slider for PC. But like, who knows why they don't include certain settings? Like especially with Japanese games, it's like me. It's like maybe they just didn't consider that setting would be helpful. Like for example, like as much as I love Breath of the Wild, the amount of settings that you can control in that game is like nothing. Like there's like no settings, which is a bit crazy. But it's definitely playable, and I do appreciate games that are like I do appreciate games that are have like really good tutorials, right? Like I think Breath of the Wild has an amazing tutorial, and Resident Evil, I I think Resident Evil like some of it was like a little unclear, but I think it's just me like not knowing about keyboard controls because I remember I couldn't figure out the map until I think Ratzi told me about them. It was like he was like, "Oh, it's the middle mouse button." I thought it was just a drawing of the mouse, but the middle mouse button was highlighted. I thought that was just like what the mouse looked like, but no, you had to press the middle mouse button. So I was confused by that. Stuff like that can be a little confusing, I think. And then also like and then after learning that, I went into Resident Evil 9, and then Leon's section, it was like it says use the middle mouse button to equip the Requiem. So I click the middle mouse button, and all it did was put on the flashlight. And I didn't realize until later on that you scroll the mouse, and then it changes to the weapon. And I wasn't, and the game just accepted that. It didn't say like oh you did it wrong. It just said use the middle mouse button to equip Requiem, and I clicked it. The flashlight turned on, and then the pop up went away, and I was like, "Did I do it? What is the Requiem?" Found out later. Requiem, super strong gun. I could have been using that the whole time. Can't wait until Japanese game designers find out about UX. Yeah, I think the menus in Japanese games are really questionable. I'm sure there's some good ones, but a lot of the games I've played, the menus are not great. And welcome in Demiro. Hope you're doing well today. And welcome in Mamiya. Hope you're doing well as well. And welcome in Repairy. I had to play Breath of the Wild with FOV. That sounds bad. Like if you increase the FOV, I think the game would lag a lot. Like it is on console, to be fair. But that is one thing in Nintendo games. The camera speed is really slow. That's another thing I've noticed. Going from like non-Nintendo games to Nintendo games, the camera speed in Nintendo games you put on very fast, it's still quite slow. Yeah, it's a maybe Breath of the Wild with like a Quake with the Quake FOV could be exciting. Maybe that exists. But I think it would lag a lot, knowing what I know about the game. But maybe that would be the new tech. When you do a wind bomb to get a super launch, you can instead increase the FOV, and then it would lag like crazy. Um, Mario 64 camera always annoys me. I've actually never played Mario 64. I know it's a classic. I've never played it. The only mainline Mario game I've played is Odyssey. And oh no, I played 3D World. And I played Mario Bros on the DS, but not successfully as a kid. Who's excited for Star Fox? I don't even know what kind of game Star Fox. You guys keep talking about Star Fox. I don't know what kind of game it is. 110. 110 is crazy because that's the angle, right? But you know what Resident Evil is? It's 45. You were excited when Star Fox when I saw the redesign, but it's not type of game. My type of game. What type of game is it? I have no idea. You guys could tell me the driving game, and I believe you. 3D World was peak multiplayer. It was not for me because I tried playing it on multiplayer and it kept disconnecting because of the Switch's terrible internet connection. So I didn't get to experience the multiplayer, honestly. But yeah, I played 3D World and I was so bad. Like, you have no idea how bad someone can be at Mario 3D World. Like, every single gap that you could fall down, I fell down. I 100% falled Mario 3D World. You freaking hate Mario Kart? PTSD. Stick to 2D. Yeah, I guess I should stick to 2D. Well, like, Mario 3D World is 2D, but there's like, you can go back and forth. That's the annoying thing. Because you might fall off the back, but you can't see because it's like 2D, but there's like a depth, but you can't see that, right? Because it's like front to back, right? Terrible. How can you be bad at Mario? 3D World is hard, man. It's really hard. I think I could give you a run for your money on badness. Don't play through and count your deaths because I think I got like over 200 deaths. And then I think Jack played through it, and he got like he had like 5 deaths. And welcome in bees, 100% fail. Yeah, I fell really on every level multiple times. It mixes 2D with 3D like Sonic Generation does. Yeah, that really confuses me. I don't like when games do that. Like Little Nightmares does that, and Little Nightmares is awful for that. Like Little Nightmares is a good game, but the front to back terrible. You're like it's like, oh, run down this pipe, and like you're on the pipe, but it's like front to back. So if you move like a little bit wrong on the controller, you just fall off, but you can't see that. Y'all ever played Wonder? I haven't played Wonder. I'm not a 2D Mario guy, okay? I can't be doing that. You own Wonder but haven't beaten because it's too hard? Is that why you're giving me a run for money, or is the game too hard? But surely, like, Mario 3D World, it has, like, it has adaptive difficulty, right? So, like, if you die too much, it gives you the Tanuki Mario. So I played we were playing through the whole game. We were playing through the whole game. I kept getting we started calling it Miju mode because I would call every level I would get the Tanuki Mario. Really embarrassing. If I could feel shame, I'd be embarrassed. I feel like Odyssey does that, but the controls are more autopilot compared to the other mainline Mario games. I don't think so. Odyssey, okay, Odyssey is really good because it has like a really low skill floor, right? Like you can play through it really easily, but the movement system has so much depth, right? So you can do so much more things than just playing through normally. Like you can play through the whole game without even doing like a long jump or like a cap jump, right? You can just jump and like you will probably make it through the whole game. Um, but like if you want to do some crazy jumps, you can. And you can skip like a lot of stuff. Or you can get to many ways. You can get to many things in many ways. Um, if you learn the depth of the combat. Of the combat, the movement. I'm the worst at platformers. You're FPS guy. We should have a competition. We should have a competition. Who is the worst at platformers? It's more open world. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very accessible. Like anyone can play it, but Like, you can get really good at the game, right? Like, it has a really in-depth movement system, but you don't have to interact with it if you don't want to. Um, but yeah, it's I'm not gonna play Fortnite Manager, sorry. Uh, but yeah, the first time I remember in my one of my first streams, I was trying to do like you do like the long jump and then you cap throw and then you dive onto the cap and you can get quite far by doing that. And it took me like 40 minutes to learn it. And then I finally did it. Oh, Alex was coaching me on how to do that. And I was like, I was actually trying to do that one simple move for like 40 minutes and I did it. And the moon cave skip because I hate the moon cave in Odyssey. Um, and I always do the moon cave skip, but it takes me longer to do the skip than it does to actually just go through the moon cave. So it's like a skip, but like not really. It's very slow. Oh wait, Zirconia, have you beaten the darker side of the moon in Odyssey? Cause that is my one platforming achievement, beating the darker side of the moon. It took me like 6 hours. I think it was pure luck that I beat it. You have not beaten it. That's the challenge. It's so hard. You like Zelda, Monster Hunter, and then 2D platformers. Yeah. What are your favorite 2D platformer? Celeste? Wait, have you played Cuphead with Kimmy? I think you've played Cuphead, right? You heard there might be a first party direct next month. Ooh, okay. I feel like you're the worst at playing RPGs. RPGs are very complicated. I think you just gotta get used to it. Like there's a big learning curve to RPGs. Gonna play Odyssey again now. Have you been in Darker Side, Kano? Any Odyssey gamers? Have you guys been in Darker Side of the Moon? It's very hard. Yeah, of course. Was it really hard for you or was it easy? Yes, didn't finish it, and she doesn't let me finish on my own until we beat it together, yet never wants to play it. I relate. I relate. Um, it was fully beat every mainline Mario usually. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you're such a big Mario fan. That's a new Chicano fact that I learned today. Yeah, I also never finished Cuphead. That is my gaming regret. Even though I could very easily fix it, but it's hard. No, it's because I told you guys at the time it was only playable on Windows and I only had a Mac computer. So then I played it. I downloaded it on my brother's Steam account, and I got to the third world, and I was hard stuck, on Captain Briny Beard. Okay, and then when I played it again on my other account, I didn't want to go all the way through World 2 again. So then I lost motivation because I lost all my progress. Even though World 1 is quite easy once you've which is really cool because like when I first played Cuphead, I was like struggling so much on World 1 bosses. I was taking so long, but then when you go back after reaching like World 3, you can play it so easily. You're like, "Oh, like I've improved so much at the game," which is really cool. Mario was the second game you ever played. A lot of nostalgia. You haven't touched Odyssey since then? Fair enough, fair enough. Goofy, true. And welcome in, Gwen. Hope you're doing well today. Um, Goofy, classic. But yeah, it's Cuphead is a great game. Tomodachi Life. Oh yeah, Gwen, we wanted to update. We want to update on Tomodachi Life. Would you consider Silksong a 2D platformer? Yeah, absolutely. Hollow Knight is totally a platformer. And I suck. Like literally in the tutorial. I'm not. We're going all the way. I'll talk about the tutorial. In the tutorial, there's like one jump where like it's like this small. Oh my god, it's so hard. Like, I got stuck there, like, I was jumping, like, 5 times, and I finally landed on that. The fact like, you can, like, move in the air, right? So it's, like, it's quite hard, it's very precise. So yeah, I was at that moment, I was like, "I'm not beating this game." I was like I did continue playing past that. I beat the false knight, right? But I every time I went to that big area with the ropes on the platforms, I fell all the way to the bottom. And I was like, every time I was on there, I fell down. I was like, "Oh, why am I falling down?" All so that room is my nemesis. Um, I was watching a Tomodachi live stream and Leon Kennedy got rejected and turns into into a depressed incel. Oh no. The last RPG I played was Fire Emblem Awakening. That one's hard. Is Warframe a platformer? I don't know what Warframe is. Tomodachi Life is good. I'm playing less because I've pretty much seen everything. Oh, it's a game does not have that much content. Zelda and Miju are still together, but no marriage. It's okay. There's no rush. You want to get this game? You want to see Incel Leon? You love Celeste? It would be a third for me after Hollow Knight. Celeste is so great. I don't know what. I mean, yeah, Hollow Knight's a pretty good game. Yeah, there's so many great indie games, man. I don't know that many platformers because I don't know. I'm not a big platforming guy, but who knows? Said no rush. Hey, there's no rush for marriage in real life. Like, don't unless you're like 50 and you know what you're doing. Don't marry someone that you haven't been dating for like. Okay, it depends on your age. I think the younger you are, the more years you need to be dating before you get married. And I don't think there's any reason to get married before 25. Maybe okay, maybe if you accidentally have a kid, then then if you wanna if you wanna get married, maybe. But even then, there's no rush. But at that point, you're already like pretty tied together if you have a child, so you know, probably doesn't matter at that point either way. Um, Need to look into the combat and Fire Emblem. It might be of interest to me. Mm, I think it might be. You can discuss with my uncle. You just learn Japanese first, and then you can discuss with my uncle. He loves those games. Um, it just gets a bit repetitive. You got in a good 100. What already? 100 hours from it. Damn. Um, but the Nigerian prince who emailed me was very convincing. Hey, you got to live together first. I'm a big believer. You should definitely live with someone before you get married to them. Because I think a lot of incompatibilities or a lot of things that you might need to work through could come up if you live together. Or you might notice, like, once you're living together, you can't really hide stuff, you know? Everything that will be a problem will come out. Hopefully. You want to Kimmy, you want to marry Kimmy later in life, but if I wanted to be with her, I wanted, sorry, what? But if I wanted to be with her, well, yeah. I thought you said as well, and I was like, what? I was 100%. 100% sure I wanted to marry her already, though. I mean, also you guys had um, like it makes things a lot easier, right, to move to the U.S. I think that makes sense, and like you guys aren't that young, and you have been together a long time. Like I'm saying, like I think the younger you are, the more time you need to be together, right? And it depends on the circumstance. Um, a local of ours is cooking this Japanese player at the tourney. Let's go. I was 100%. Oh, I think I just read that. 100% sure you wanted to marry her already. That's sweet. She called you guys old. No, Ricky's younger than me. Um, it's like I'm saying like they're not like 18, you know, getting married. She called herself. Oh no, I did a self burn. Shoot. No, but honestly, I will call myself old just to spite the people who are older than me in chat. I will. I'll be like, "Oh my god, I'm so old," and then everyone who's older than me is gonna feel really bad. Gwen, you're like not even 1 month older than me. Seattle fighting game community in shambles. No, Seattle. But I mean, if you put up a good fight, yeah, if you put up a good fight, like, let's go. You know, congratulations. Um, he's one of our mid-tier players. He played mad good versus the pro. That's awesome. You're ancient doesn't hurt my feelings. Okay, good, good. No, I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself old. I think even like I don't consider like 30 to be old. Maybe when I was like a teenager, I considered 30 to be old. But now that I'm like getting closer to 30, like I don't think it's old at all. Is your mom old? No, she is very young. I can't say that she's old, man. And then she watches my stream. She would be really mad. And welcome in, Martin. Your girlfriend started to train MMA. Should I be worried? Am I cooked? No, that's awesome. You're gonna have a fit, strong girlfriend. That's a win. And if someone attacks you, she might be able to beat them up. Only self-defense though. He lost 2-1 by a little character specialist. He's the best in the world with that particular character. I mean, yeah, there's no shame in losing there. Um, getting close to 30. Yeah, nothing wrong with 30. Now that I'm in my 30s, oldest around 60 plus. Yeah, I mean, if you're like 60 plus, that's old. Sorry to the 60-year-olds. I think they would agree as well. Like, old is not an insult. Like, it's just old, like factually, they're just old. You seen a reel the other day, and it was this 36-year-old driving. It says, "Love driving around thinking about what I want to be when I grow up." Hey, never too late. Never too late. That's fine. I think like 60 years. Yeah, true, true. Sorry to the 6-year-olds. Um, I think these days, like 30 is really not old. Like you're still just like you can still do so much, right? At 30. That's why I think there's. That's why I think there's no rush. You know. Your dad just turned 63 and he's retiring in a week. Oh my gosh, congratulations to your dad. Yeah, I hope he enjoys his retirement. What is he gonna do in his retirement? What do people in Norway do on retirement? Because here, people, I think the usual white people things like golfing, um, maybe I don't know. What do people do here? I guess golfing, but it's only if you're rich and old, rich, white, and old, then golfing. Um, what else? I don't know. Your dad retired at 15. He's just been playing table tennis for 20 years. Oh my gosh. He must be really good. Oh yeah, because we talked about this, right? Your dad versus my mom. The ultimate table tennis battle. I mean, if he's been playing for 20 years full time, then he's probably better than my mom. Usual way people think golfing. He has a boat, and I think he wants to pick up golfing again. Told you. Told you. It's the same everywhere. White people, they love golfing. Golfing, Chicano loves golfing, yeah. Um, and getting banned from the golf course. No, I don't think he ever got banned, right? He just got in trouble. I don't know what I would do if I was retired. Think I would what would be an outdoor activity I really do old people do I mean, I guess you have to stay active if you're old. Would I still do Pilates? I guess I would still do Pilates. Pilates is fine for old people. I don't know. Country club. I'm not wide enough to be at the country club. You would bed max every day. That'd be sick. But then your joints would like suffer from that, no? You're looking at your pension and it was depressing seeing the retirement year. Gotta save up. Make it come faster. I'm not relying on my government pension. I want to retire before that. We're all gonna have to work till we're like 70. No, I'm planning. I'm putting away. I am. I've been saving for retirement since I was like 20. Bed sore my ew. I wouldn't want to go to one. Yeah, a country club. I don't know. Archery. Ooh, that could be fun. I used to work at an old age home. They act worse than high school kids. So much dating traumas. Oh no. I guess that makes sense because they're all just like living together. Um, yeah. Because I was recently rewatching Parks and Rec, and there was that whole episode about how like STDs were like running rampant in the senior community. I'm like, wow, I guess that could happen. Cause then they're not worried about getting pregnant, but like you gotta still be careful. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Old people gossip. Yeah, the gossip would be bad. Yeah, I guess you gotta following all the drama sounds like the whole thing. It is a thing. Oh no. Honestly, yeah, I mean, as long as they're staying safe, good for them, but they should be safe about it. Um 2066 at 68 is depressing. I thought you could have a better maybe you could find a government job, get a good pension. That must be nice too. It's my favorite solo Red Velvet song playing. I love this one. Good one. Last one, doctor speech the other day at a uni said most people on their dying day, all that matters is love. Yeah, it's nice. I used to have a good government job. Oh no. Sorry. Made me tear up as I just wanted as I just wanted a Porsche, just like Leon. I thought you like your Japanese cars. Your government job has me scheduled to retire at 58, which isn't terrible. Yeah. You missed the Air Force. I'm sorry, Gwen. Maybe they'll take you back one day. Sergey might be my favorite, but the song from Wendy is my favorite. Nice. Your job has me set to not retire. Sorry. Maybe I'll get a fat inheritance though, Ratsy. I just wait for that. But Portia's top one. You can't lie. I see. You're angling for a job at the state broadcaster or tax administration? Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if I got laid off from my job, I might consider working for the government if they let me work from home. But I don't know. With tech salaries, especially in Canada and America, the difference between like the public and private sector is very different. Cause like it's like okay, I could have the pension, or I could make a lot more money and just put away the money myself. You know. Japan has the second highest number of golf courses in the world after the US. Yeah, they love golf. Um, yeah, the government has like websites and stuff. Jenny or Lisa is a Porsche girl. I can't remember. I think it's Lisa. Formula One, right? Oh no, that was Rose, a Formula One movie. Y'all aren't worried about the AI takeover. I was just talking about this. The AI cannot do like if as someone who coded with AI just like has been coding with AI recently, it cannot work on its own by any means. Like you cannot just be like do this. If you can just be like do this and it will do it like flawlessly. It will do it pretty poorly. Unless you're like really guiding it along. And sometimes it just makes stuff up. Um he's a plumber, he's dating a princess. You and Mario today, man. Okay, okay. I have to get going. I have to pick up some food. It's not my brother's birthday today, but we're celebrating it today, so I gotta pick up the cake and um he wants um my brother always wants Chipotle as his birthday meal, so I gotta go get Chipotle. Um and welcome in social. I can give you advice on coding for the fraction of the price of an AI token. Thank you, social. I will take you up on that. Um, no Pilates. No Pilates today. My instructor is busy. I might go hiking though. I'm wearing my hiking clothes. Enjoy the celebration. It's not much celebrations. We're just eating food. I don't think my brother's even home. Said he's going to buy hockey equipment. But I don't think he's home right now. It's not a celebration, but I will enjoy my burrito bowl. And thanks for all the happy birthdays too. I'll pass them along. Um, get them abju's for climbing. I'm not climbing. I'm hiking. Eating Chipotle. No, he'll be home for dinner. He'll be home for dinner. Okay, okay. I will leave it here though. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. With the Chipotle order. I like the carnitas. Um, and then also, I'll be streaming Resident Evil tomorrow at 9 a.m. as usual. I'm excited to continue the game. So hopefully I'll see you then. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. Bye everyone.